Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. And on today's podcast, we talked about why we were off for 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was just a lot of mental?
Yeah.
Schmental?
Mental health talk, yeah.
Yeah.
The Stardew Valley concert that we went to.
Yeah, that was really fun. And music and stuff. And
yeah.
things like that.
And then Pitt.
The Pit.
Which is the actual reason why we...
Fucking goddamn the Pit triggering my ass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I almost got triggered on this show talking about it.
Yeah.
That was how potent
And then
it was.
I had to come in and save the day by talking. Yeah.
By being silly.
Yeah. And then we did our Red Stories as usual.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a solid episode. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube, and rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you're listening there. Check out our APWSTR on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon.com, those websites.
Yeah, I'm doing Beartober. It's Beartober of the month of October. It's where I draw a bear every month, every day for the month of October. I wish it was every month. There'd only be 12 bears, but no, it's 31 fucking bears. And at the time of recording, there are 4 up. Hopefully when this goes out, there will be 7 because it'll be October 7th.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, and that's on Instagram, Instagram, Tumblr, and Blue Sky. All at That's So Herein. THATSOHEERON. That's THATSOHEERON. I'm also streaming. You've already missed it because I stream Mondays at 2 p.m., but it's okay. We're doing spooky games for the month of October. I just streamed probably the first half. If not all, I don't know how long the game is. Duck Detective, Ghost of Glamping, and then also 2 hours of Inscription, a card game based on There Will Be Consequences, I think. I don't remember the name of it was a game jam game about cards.
I getcha. Yeah.
But yeah, cool games.
But yeah, you'll be streaming on Monday?
Monday, 2 p.m. EST on APWSTR Gaming. And if you've missed them all and you're like sad about it, we're going to have compilations up soon.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
No worry.
Yeah. Mutual aid links are also down in the description inside the link tree. Enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
I believe that's everything. And have a good time.
Have a good time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're back.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
God, that was a long fucking time, dude. It feels weird because like 2 weeks, it feels like a long time in the moment.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking back on it because I didn't do anything.
We did stuff.
We did do stuff, yeah, but it feels like it was a complete blur.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah. How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good. Where do we start?
I don't know. 2 weeks ago was my birthday week, and I don't remember what happened. I think I was just like, I want to take off for my birthday week. And do you want to talk about it, or not? Do you want to get into the realness of it? How much of this do we want to talk about?
I can do some of the realness. How about that?
What does that fucking mean?
I can talk about like my Zoloft. I can talk about like
you got on Zoloft, yeah.
Yes, and then that kind of fucked everything. Misty, we gotta redo that. You son of a bitch. I can talk about being on Zoloft, I think.
Yeah.
I can go that real, I think.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some things that things happen to both of us.
Yeah.
At differing levels of severity.
Yeah.
But I started Zoloft because my psych recommended it to me.
Yeah.
Did not tell me
about all the side effects.
The only side effect he told me about were that it causes sexual dysfunction and it causes weight gain in women. He told me both of that, and then was like, but you got Wellbutrin, so you're probably fine. And did not say anything else.
You're probably fine to fuck, man.
I think there was a couple things he might have told me about, but he didn't tell me that the first week was gonna suck, I think.
Yeah.
That was not the vibe I got after I talked to him.
You had to look it up, and that made you, so you immediately became very anxious.
Yes.
Like, extremely, like, I'm still finding out things that you've done in the past 2 weeks that I'm like, wow, he was struggling. Like, you saw, like, it's Florida, and it's summer, and it's getting hot, and we found a cockroach in one of our cupboards.
Yeah.
2 cockroaches.
Within a... Yeah.
It's not abnormal in Florida to find a big ass bug in your house.
And we do have pest control and like no other part. I haven't seen a roach since.
Yeah. So it's probably just like a one-off roach situation.
Yeah.
It's not like we have roaches, but it's just like a roach got into the house,
Yeah.
which is normal in Florida.
Yeah.
If you're in a place where that doesn't happen, you might be like, but it's
And
no.
also lucky. I envy you.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
So you found one roach. I had fed the cats today. I didn't realize that you put all the cat food in a trash bag and then put the water bottles on top of the trash bag.
Okay, can I say real quick, the water bottles are just because I didn't know where else to put them.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were trying to fucking, like, if you had a chest with lock and key, I think you might have put the cat
reason
food
why
in there.
I was worried about the cat food is because when I opened it up, the big bag was open.
Yeah.
Because, like, fully open is what I mean. Like, usually it's closed. Like, I roll it up to close it, so that way nothing gets into it. So,
yeah.
So I decided to go a little extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really, we only, like, cut off, like, the side of it.
No, I mean, still, but, like, if it's open, it'll get the smell. Like, it can still attract things.
But this is what I mean.
But
like,
that's true. That's just,
no,
like, that's
I know
how...
it's true. I'm not trying to say that you're... It's just finding it is like, oh, fuck.
No,
like,
yeah, I
oh,
get it.
Jesus, you freaked out about this. I didn't realize.
No, yeah, I did freak out about it, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So, yeah, anxiety was really bad for, like, 4 days straight, and I was also sleeping a bunch.
Yeah, like, to the point where we went to Stardew Valley on my birthday, and you were worried about driving.
A little bit.
The concept of driving, which you drive a lot.
Yeah.
So it was like a new thing. And I'm not trying to, it's weird because I'm put in a place where I'm trying to figure out what's irrational and what's not. But I'm also like, because that's, you know that you're heightened because of your pills.
Yeah.
But then I'm put in a place where I have to be the like voice of reason. And I think, you know, on the show I'm very chaotic, but like most of the time I'm fine. You know, like I think I'm okay. I'm quite level-headed. But I also, as your partner, don't want to invalidate your feelings. And I like what we just said. I can sometimes, I don't want to, I was like tripping over my words to try to make sure that you felt good, but also trying to calm you down by being like, hey, it's okay. You know, if it's a problem, we can figure it out later. It doesn't have to be a big situation. But also, I want to validate that what you saw is real. Yeah. So that you don't feel like you're going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Which is the tiptoeing of it. It was like all of a sudden I had to do like a mental equation every single time.
Yeah.
Which was hard.
And you had to do it on your birthday, and I apologize because the...
But I knew it. I figured that, you know.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you know. I was like, I wasn't... Honestly, I got a Steam Deck. And I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, so...
so I was like, I'm fine as long as I get some time to just play on my Steam Deck, you know?
That's fair.
But it did feel like for a second I was like, I'm not allowed to lay down and be on my Steam Deck. I have to be up and doing things to make sure that you're okay. But it wasn't you, it's the Zoloft.
Yeah.
You know?
I get what you mean.
Most of the time you're not like that. So I knew that this was definitely an effect of the Zoloft. But it was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be my week off and I can't week off. And then I ran out of my pills on Sunday, my Concerta on Sunday. And I was like, fuck it. I've gone off my Concerta
before.
Because Concerta, my doctor was like, you know, if you don't need to take it all the time, sometimes you can take it and sometimes you can not take it. Like if you know, like on holidays, if you know you're going to drink or something, don't take it with your drink. But I'm also on escitalopram, so I really shouldn't be drinking. You know what I mean? So, well, I wonder also, because I did drink at the fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, you did.
So I wonder if that's also what fucked it up. Don't
Possibly.
drink on escitalopram or Concerta, because apparently you're not fucking supposed to do it. But I went off my pill the day after my birthday. And then the next day, I woke up on Monday, and we were supposed to do the show.
We were supposed to do the show, yeah.
And I felt really fucking weird.
You felt frozen, I think is how...
Yeah, I was like, and it reminded me of when I was really, really deeply depressed.
Yeah.
Before I was ever on escitalopram.
You also kind of compared it to a prolonged panic attack.
Yeah.
Which is not fun, I could assume.
No, because it felt like I had very physical symptoms like numbness and tremors and things.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go too much into the medicalness of it because I've pretty much figured out what it was and I don't want people to diagnose me.
No, yeah, I get you.
And pretty much every time I talk medical stuff on here, people freak out.
No, yeah.
And I don't want anybody to freak
Sarah
out.
is dying, everybody.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
But in the same way that we're all dying.
Yeah. every
you get
minute.
older every second, and you can't stop it. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. That's another thing. I feel like I had some sort of existential crisis before my birthday.
Oh, that's fair.
Like maybe like a mini quarter life crisis or something.
I don't remember why though. I feel like you were
I don't
watching.
think I had a reason.
You know what's weird? I feel like you were watching a YouTube video and then you were like complaining about it in a way that was like, I'm getting fucking old. It's like how it came across.
I think it was just like a fucking these kids these days. Oh, I know what it was. I think I was just like I was watching some sort of video essay, and I was like, this is so fucking stupid. I don't understand it. And as it came across, I was like, I don't understand the kids these days. I think.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus Christ! But I never have. I never understood the kids these days when I was a kid.
Yeah. So what's the difference now?
Like when we played the bandle every day.
Yeah, the amount of times. Yesterday's was Ed Sheeran's.
I fucking hate the 2011 to 2014. Actually, no, to 2016. That whole
You can throw that in there. Yeah.
the entire 2010s. Even I'm gonna be honest. Even post 2018. Like when we started dating is when I finally started listening to the radio again. But there was like a straight decade where I was not fucking listening to the radio because it sucked ass to me.
Yeah, no, it sucked ass to me too. I get it.
To me, and honestly, I missed all of Adele.
Yeah,
which is fucked up.
That's a tragedy.
That is a tragedy. I don't know a lot of Adele because of that. A lot of Bruno Mars because of that.
Yeah,
you know. So, I don't know.
But you do know Jason Mraz.
I do.
Do you know Jason Mraz?
I know the one that he did.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I guess, yeah.
But he did others, I'm sure.
Probably, but...
enough for the bandle to probably use them, I guess. But then I'm typing in like it'll do like something from the 70s. And I'll type in a song from the 70s, and it won't be there.
It's not even there, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you have all Stevie Wonder on here? That's
songs
crazy.
That I think are generally considered popular as well.
Yeah.
I think Diva wasn't on there. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, even their one. Yeah.
Men Without Hats, Safety Dance.
Wow,
they don't have that one.
That was wild. I remember that one.
That's pissing me off, honestly. But you got fucking Jason Mraz. Who cares? Damn, like, are you 12? Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I hate that era in general. I was not. What was I talking about earlier?
You had a quarter life crisis.
I had a quarter life crisis, and I think I was already in the mindset to be sad for my 28th birthday, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't sad. But I feel like I put pressure on you to make my birthday good, and I feel bad about that because I don't want you to do that. But also, we had a good day.
Yeah, the birthday was good. Yeah.
Stardew Valley concert was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that first.
Yeah, that's a happy thing.
I highly recommend it. It's still on tour right now. I want to start there.
It's fucking cool.
If you want a sneak peek of it, there's a album that I've been listening to that's the Symphony of Seasons, which I think is a different one.
No, it's like this one.
There's two versions of it. There's one that's a 7-piece, I think, and they recorded that one and made that an album. It's pretty close, but
okay,
I will say it does feel fuller listening to it in person with like 30 people.
It was amazing, and it was all local musicians. I don't know if it was all local musicians, but apparently a lot of them, because I know people that do classical music in Orlando.
Yeah,
and I told my friend I was going to go see it. It was at Dr. Phillips in the Walt Disney Theater, and he plays there all the time. And I was like, hey, we're gonna go see this thing over here. And he was like, oh wow, that's so cool, I want to go. And he almost bought tickets, and then he found out later. He never responded to an email. He was asked to play in it.
No, really?
And he just didn't respond.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't tell you this.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god, yeah. I was like, bro, Aaron,
dude, I'd be so pissed off, man.
No, yeah, he was really mad. Well, I don't think he's as big of a Stardew Valley nerd, though.
No, that's fair. I know, yeah, but like that.
But a lot of his friends were in it.
Wow.
And he was like, he knew a bunch of people from the Brevard. And I asked him, I was like, do you know who played it? Because the one critique of the symphony I didn't get a list of names of the musicians.
Yeah, so they had a tour booklet that we did buy. But
it was $20, which is strange.
It's a little wild.
Yeah.
But it did have all the conductors that are traveling for this, because I think there's 4, and there's some days where concerts are happening on the same day or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't show anything about local musicians, and I don't think I found anything online about.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah.
Because usually when you go to a symphony, you get like a thing that has the names.
Yeah.
And usually it's like...
Honestly, any sort of production, like a play or something, you still get the symphony names.
Yeah. You get all the people in the music and also the people playing the parts. And stuff. And so, like, I don't know. I really wanted that to see if I knew people, because I thought I recognized the guy on synth as the accompanist. At my community college, he accompanied me on like a couple of recitals that I did, and he was just all around cool guy. His name is John. I don't remember his last name, but he's a really cool jazz pianist, and he was doing the synth.
Yeah,
I don't know. He looked like him, but honestly, we were in box seats, which was baller.
Okay, real quick, can we talk about the box seats? Because there was one downside to it, which was we couldn't see the visuals super clearly.
I didn't give a shit though.
But the music was really good.
Yeah.
So it didn't really fucking matter to me.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, real quick, because I did talk publicly about us going there. Did you ever have a thought of like, dude, what if we get like fucking Abe Lincoln right now? Like, did you ever?
Yes,
you did have that thought? Okay,
well,
wow.
I didn't think like, what if we get Abe Lincoln? I was like, damn, this is what Abe Lincoln saw before he died. Like, that's, and I've been there. I've been in the theater where he
really
shot.
Shit.
I took a nap because it was boring as fuck. But they don't do like theater there anymore, I don't think.
It makes sense, I think.
I don't know. This is probably a misinformation, but they do. There's like a guy that does like a 1-act show about Lincoln's life, and you get to sit in the box seats and like watch it. And so like I've been there, and I don't think you get to sit in the box seat. I think that's like sectioned off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So I know from a Conan bit. that he didn't die there. He died in the hospital across the street. Oh,
yeah, you're right. I've heard about that, yeah.
Because there was a Conan bit where Conan made a joke about Abraham Lincoln dying in the theater. He made like an offhand comment about Abraham Lincoln dying in the theater. And
how many emails did he get?
He used to do a bit where he would rebuke criticism, like logical criticism of the show. This is when he was on CBS.
Probably TBS.
I think
it was
TBS.
Conan. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Conan. So he used to do a bit where he would do that, and then they would do little skits. And so they did a skit where Abraham Lincoln's on the gurney, and they're taking him out of the theater to take him to the hospital because he's got a fucking hole in his head. And he wakes up and he goes, "Wait! Take me back to the theater." And they take him back to the theater, then he dies, and then they take him back to the hospital. And he goes, no, it was actually true. Little do you know, I'm a bigger history buff than you, which is so fucking funny.
That's really funny, man.
And for some reason, the Abraham Lincoln on the gurney waking up and being like, "Hold on," is like burned into my brain.
Hell yeah.
But
but no, okay, yeah.
I did have a thought of like, damn, this is fucking crazy.
That is fair.
Just to like see a bunch of people.
It's weird.
You could see the whole fucking audience.
Yeah. Just staring out at 1,000 faces.
I was like, I know I look judgmental.
It can't look great.
I can't look really fun and cool.
Like there has to be, I guess, like the people would be like, look at those fucking assholes up there.
You feel like you're on stage too when you're really fucking not.
Yeah, I know logically everyone's looking in the same direction.
But it felt like everyone can hear what I was saying.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
it was really weird. It was like we were on Spotlight as well, but nobody was looking at us.
No,
for sure.
yeah.
So,
unless you were also there, in which case, missed out.
Wow. Yeah. What do you mean missed out if they were there?
Getting a fucking signed booklet from us.
Nobody wants us to sign anything.
Dude, let's sign your poster.
I wanted to get the musicians to sign our poster.
That would have been cool, yeah.
Yeah.
But damn, man.
I know. I felt bad because they clapped for the musicians were fantastic.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think there was one out of note of tune note the entire time.
And the conductor made a good point too that all the pieces kind of had a moment at least once where everyone could kind of shine.
Yeah, like section by section, there were like a lot of moments for solo as well. Like even the synth solo, the piano was doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because Eric Baroni is he's a musician, but he's not like a composer. And so like a lot of it, I will say like the melody work that Eric Baroni did is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean I like Stardew Valley's music, but holy shit, I didn't realize.
He and someone else arranged the music, I believe. I don't remember the name of the guy, but the guy who did it did an amazing job. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the arrangement of which parts got which thing. Which arranging is more than that also. But like it was really fucking well blended and well done.
Yeah.
And it was a very I liked it, but I was also shocked at how much I liked it because it was like an even emotional experience seeing a bunch of people, like 2,000 people clap
for classical music.
Yeah. It was like the most I've ever seen. For that, and it was like not a full orchestra, it was like a couple of instruments.
Yeah,
it was really fucking cool. It made me feel very good, and I talked to my friend about this a bit too, about like the future of classical music, because there's this like overhanging fear of it, and it just made me feel good. Not in that, you know, classical music has to hitch itself onto modern music to continue to stay alive, because there's a lot of that too. Like I decided, I was like, ooh, it would be cool to go see the Orlando Philharmonic.
Yeah.
Which was funny because it was their opening night as well.
Yeah. And
so there was a bunch of young people in cosplay,
yeah.
like dressed up as farmers and dressed up as different characters, like dressed up as Krobus and stuff.
Yeah.
And they show up and then there's old people that are going to the symphony.
And they're just like, my word.
A lady came up to me. You had to go to the bathroom and I was holding a poster. And this lady came up to me and she goes, "What? You're holding the poster. What is Stardew Valley?" And I had to explain to her that it's a game about farming. And she looks at me like, and for the listeners, she looked blank, like really blank, like, what the fuck are you saying?
These words are never my vocabulary 20 years ago.
It's a video game about farming. And she stared at me so blankly. But the good thing about it, though, I turned to her and I was like, but the music's really good. And because she's a music lover, she turned to me and she was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's really good. And it makes sense that it would be in a symphony. And then I asked her, she tried to leave. And I was like, get the fuck back here.
What are you doing here?
No. You came up to me and you jostled me for a question. I'm going to jostle you for a question now. Tit for tat, bitch.
Yeah.
Get the fuck back here. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, what are you here for then? If you're not here for Stardew Valley. And she goes, oh, I'm here because the Orlando Philharmonic, it's their opening night. I was like, oh.
Whoops.
That makes fucking sense. It's not like everyone's bringing their grandpa to the Stardew Valley concert. I was like, that makes fucking sense. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, what are they playing? William Tell Overture. I was like, okay. And she's like, and they have really great piano students here. I was like, that's fucking funny,
that's
dude.
Amazing. Yeah.
So the entire time I was like trying to pick out who's going to where. There was a big place where you could stand in front of the Stardew Valley backdrop.
Yeah.
And the line was like fucking 100 feet long.
Yeah.
Just to take a photo in front of the thing, which was giving me a bit of the Northern Lion ego death, ego birth of like, I'm the only person that exists. But, because that's what happened to Northern Lion in Korea. They went to like Hello Kitty Land.
Oh, okay.
And he saw just like a bunch of people line up to take a photo with like not even Hello Kitty, like pom pom purring,
but like
but not even a guy in a suit, like
it's like a cardboard cutout or something.
Yes, yeah. And he had like ego birth where he was like, these people aren't real. These are ants, and I'm the only real person.
So if you were at the symphony with us, that's what Sarah thought of you.
No, I sort of
while
I looked
looking
at
down from her box seats. May I remind
you? That's not what I thought. I looked at it and I said, if I think about that too much, I'm going to think that way.
Okay, gotcha.
So I have to keep fucking moving and get out of here. That's what I said.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I know that that's bad. At least I know that that's bad. And also, I can't keep control of my mind if it's going to go on a psychotic break.
That is okay. That's fair.
Fucking ableist motherfucker. God damn.
Listen, we had box seats, all right?
I'm not even the one that bought the fucking box seat tickets. You're the one who did.
They were the only ones basically available.
Okay, so you're fighting with yourself is what I'm hearing. Anyway, but next to the Stardew Valley picture taking thing, there was an Orlando Philharmonic
like
version of that. There was a backdrop where you could take. Now, if there was a line 100 miles long for the Stardew Valley concert, how many do you think were in line for the Orlando Phil?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
0?
Yeah, it was fucking nobody. Nobody was even fucking there. It was a fucking ghost town, and it was 5 feet away.
Which I will say, it was nice for me, though, because that was the only place I could take a fucking piss in the fucking place.
Yeah, that's so true.
Thank you, Orlando Symphony, for doing that.
Dr. Phillips, yeah. Fucking, that shit was so fucking funny. And I felt so bad for the Orlando Phil, because it's probably really good.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I've heard some rumors about it, but you know, it's our only symphony.
So you gotta give them credit.
Other than like UCF Symphony.
Yeah.
Which I'll always support in like local shit, you know, other stuff. And I was like, you know what? It's the symphony in Orange County that's the closest. Let me go online and see what they're doing. And I also saw that they had like they're doing like a Pops concert shit. They were doing like Pops concerts. They're doing like movie concerts. And I was like, damn, these are like...
That's what you gotta do.
You go through the fucking whole thing. You know, like say you're a kid, right? Nobody's playing double bass and they force a double bass into your hands because you're the tallest.
And
you got the biggest hands.
Now.
And that's your thing. And you love it. You fall in love with it. Earnestly, you fall in love with it.
Yeah.
You go through you fight with your parents to get a fucking rented double bass.
Yeah.
Because it's too expensive to get one of your own. You fucking have one at home. You have one at school because you can't take it on the bus because it's too big. And then you fucking, your strings break and your mom has to fork out $100 per string to redo your strings so that you can practice at home. Then you have to get a private tutor. You have to practice for auditions. It takes up the majority of your life. You go to college for it. Maybe you get a scholarship if you're really good and you've worked really hard.
Yeah.
You get a scholarship, blah, blah, blah. You have an audition with the local symphony. You go to the you do your audition. You fucking nail it somehow. And you don't get the job because there was somebody better than you. Even with all of that. And then you keep doing it. You keep trying 4 years. You're 35. And now you're sitting in you fucking fought for the last seat of the double bass section at the local symphony. And they say, you know what we're going to play? John Williams. Because we need money.
And E.T. is a name people recognize, so...
And you get the music, and it's all rests. And you think to yourself, I earned this. And you text everybody on your phone, please, dear God...
please come to this, please.
Spend $100 to come to the E.T. concert where I don't play a single note. And that's your life for the rest of your life.
One must imagine the double bass player happy.
And then you're like calling your landlord and you're like, next month I'll get you rent.
Don't worry, it'll happen.
I'm doing a lot more shit next month, okay? It's Christmas soon. All right? They need me.
Churches are going wild right now.
Churches are going crazy. Then also you're like, fuck it, I need a different job. So you go to a church and you fucking sign up. You put in an application, and one of the questions on the application is, do you believe in Jesus Christ, our Savior and Lord? And you have to lie and say yes to get a job. Now you might be like, Sarah, is this the year 1490? No, honey, it's 2025. And this is the state of classical music.
As things change, they stay the same.
No, honey, we can't go to the symphony. That's for rich people. Yeah, it's too expensive for sure. I don't know. Check. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
They do have I will say for the Orlando Philharmonic, they have discounted tickets for students and stuff.
That's nice. Hell yeah.
And honestly, if you go in the mezzanine, like way in the back, it's like $35 per show.
Not bad. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Getting out's a bitch though.
Yeah. But I had like a spiritual experience. I was like, if the music's good, people will like it. It doesn't matter. And it was obviously people that have not been to the symphony before because they were clapping in between every song.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do that, but
It was actually really funny because in the beginning you turned to me and you were like, is everything okay? Because I wasn't clapping. And I was like, no, you're not fucking supposed to.
Yeah, I forgot about that too, yeah.
But at some point I went along with it because it did feel like I was being mean.
Yeah. You haven't earned it yet.
You know, only autistic people like Stardew Valley, though, because at the beginning he was like, has anybody been to the symphony before? Or who here hasn't been to the symphony? And instead of being like clapping, a bunch would just raise their hands,
yeah.
Which was the funniest thing to see a bunch of people earnestly raise their hands and to see the conductor be like, what do I do with this?
Oh
no, now I'm a teacher.
Oh, God damn it. That's so funny, man.
It was really cute.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I thought it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm glad we were able to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But then also mentally we were fucked these past 2 weeks.
Do you want to talk about the show that caused this? Because I think this is what we're supposed to talk about today.
Listen. The Emmys happened. We love Severance.
I'm a fraud. Listen.
You're a fraud?
I'm a fraud. The Emmys is the only one I 40% trust in their decision making.
It's not a lot of trust.
Still
a thing.
Yeah, and Severance was out this year, and for the entire year I was like, nothing. Severance is obviously gonna win, right?
Duh.
And then I wake up the morning after the Emmys, and some fucking show called The Pitt? That has been recommended to me by my own sisters. I was like, what the fuck is that shit?
What is that shit?
And then
Your
I watched...
sisters, I got beef with them then. I got beef with you.
I believe not the middle sister did, yeah.
I got beef
and
with
she
you.
told me it was like, I like when I have a good anxiety. Like, it's a good, like, you know.
It's a good anxiety?
Yeah.
I mean, though, she's got a lot on her plate.
Yeah.
And she's had a lot of issues. She's had probably more issues with anxiety than I have.
Yeah, and I think we came to the conclusion also, it's like it feels good to see someone else. You don't feel as alone in your anxiousness.
Yes.
So I think that's part of it.
And I will say when I saw it the first time, I was like, yeah, I get it.
This is me,
I do get it. Yeah.
Doing a podcast is a lot like being an ER technician. You're so right.
No, that's the only part of my life that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I think if I wouldn't have bouts of psychosis if I didn't have this show, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not like this show gives me psychosis, but that if I didn't end up doing this, my mind wouldn't comprehend that anything could happen in the world. Therefore, my brain wouldn't break,
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
But then little do you know, psychosis happens on like a cellular level, and I probably would.
You were doomed from the start. Yeah.
I think as soon as my mom was like, "You don't love me anymore," and I was 4, I think I think it was pretty.
It might have been the deal with the devil was made.
Yeah,
the soul was already claimed at that point. But we watched The Pitt.
And I was like, goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Poopy my pants. Poopy my diaper. My mom's like, you are a burden. Oh. Anyway,
Christ.
so yeah, watched The Pitt before my 28th birthday, already in a existential dread that creeped up so slowly I barely noticed it. Only noticed it maybe when I was streaming Skyrim and I was yapping about whether or not it's ableist to be scared of having dementia when you grow older. And Fox and Thigh High Socks was there. We were romancing people and date everything. Fox and Thigh High Socks left during the break and then came back and was like, whoa, what did I miss? And I was like, you know what? You're so right.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
Maybe I should fucking calm down. Maybe I should have a nice time, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God bless you, Fox and Thigh High Socks. Honestly.
Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. Keeping me sane.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
September is a rough month in general. And and I understand.
For me.
And maybe I should have considered that.
Maybe. But it was hard for you because once again, you weren't on what's it? Zoloft. You weren't on Zoloft before you got on Zoloft, and you were still quite depressed.
Yeah, that's true.
like you were able to perform, but otherwise you were like, you had the type of depression that was like a malaise.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I mean, I'd be a hypocrite if I was like mad at you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know, because I know what it feels like for sure.
But it was an uphill battle. I do want to, before we talk about spoilers about what happens in the show.
Yeah.
I love it. I do
it's
love
a great
it's
show.
An amazing show.
It deserved all the Emmys that it
actually,
got.
I think he did deserve winning the best. Okay,
and I'm honestly happy with what Severance got too, because they got
the ones that they earned. They for sure earned. Yeah,
the like directorial one they got for the episode where they did the shot down the tubes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was really good.
And also, I think both supporting actor and actress, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I think that's more than fair. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
What am I thinking? But I mean, this show, I just love it, man.
Yeah, it's good.
It is very anxiety inducing. It's basically The Bear, but ER.
But also, like Scrubs, but real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if it was real.
And it's like actually like it wasn't some guy daydreaming while doing surgery.
Yeah, the Pitt really shows you that all those other doctor shows are like baby shit.
Yeah.
And it genuinely changed my perspective of doctors.
Yeah.
To be nice, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's so much, I don't know how to describe it. Like, being a woman and being fat, there's a predisposition to be wary of your doctor. Because usually they just say, oh, it's your period. Oh, you're fat. And instead of taking... But they actually mentioned that.
That's
on the
what I was
Pitt.
going to say, yeah.
But also, like, I don't know. So in the first couple episodes of the Pitt, spoiler.
All right, let's spoiler, yeah, because we get to explain why there wasn't 2 podcasts last 2 weeks.
Okay, the first couple episodes of the Pitt, an old man comes into the ER, and he's gonna fucking die. And the show, which I think this is good, genuinely, I do think this is good to show people this because it's a unique experience. Everyone's gonna get at some point, but like it's
unless you beat your parents to the punch, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I thought you were gonna say unless you beat the shit out of your parents
and you win.
And you kill them yourself or something. But no, the guy's gonna die, and is 2 kids, and the 2 kids both have power of attorney, and they have to decide whether or not they want to keep him on
life support
to see if he'll come around, or if they want to pull the plug.
Yeah,
and if one of them wants to hold on and is very emotional about it, and the other one is also very emotional about it, but is like
a little bit in the middle.
And also the dad said,
do not resuscitate, but like
like don't keep me alive for longer than I need to be. Yeah, because it would be hell to have like tubes
down your throat
and everything,
which also was brought up multiple times.
Yeah,
like because it makes sense.
Yeah. And I think a lot of older people are like that. And honestly, I get it. It's when you're a kid and your dad says, don't just fucking kill me. It's not, you feel like, fucking no, Dad. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. And so I empathized with the woman a lot because she was like, no, I'm not just going to give up on him. Yeah. And it is how it feels in that moment when your dad is passing that you're like, oh, I don't want to give up on him. Why are you? It feels like everyone's just giving up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm fucking gonna cry.
No, it's okay. It's a heavy thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Maybe I just gotta zoom out a little bit, you know? Not go deep into it.
No,
but this is the fucking problem with the show.
Well, okay, can I explain the other thing?
Yeah,
so
you take it for a little bit. I'm just gonna cry over
The reason why the show works really well for me is because it's like real time, basically, like 24. It's like a 15-hour shift.
Yeah, every episode is an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
But because of that, the arc of this is 3 hours long.
So three fucking hour
so
long
it is kind
episodes.
of just pushing it down.
I'm sorry for yelling.
No, it's okay because it is like it's wild. But I also recognize that in real life it probably takes 3 hours to fucking have this happen.
Yeah.
And it's only one plot because there's like 7 different plots every episode.
Yeah, so it's like he's dealing with this, and the tone shift is so good in the show.
It does its tone shifts really well, and I appreciate it.
It's just like this girl's like a fucking TikTok influencer, and she's like got some sort of face cream
with mercury in it.
With mercury in it that was recalled, and so she's got some crazy shit going on, and everybody's like, she's just bipolar or something. Send her to the psych ward. And it's like, no, she's got this other shit going on, and it's about trusting women and like all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out actually like a doctor that cares about her patients actually doing a good job rather than pushing it away to somebody else.
And part of the show too is that it's a teaching hospital, and it's the first day for like 4 students, and one of them's like we're at the VA, one of them's there been doing it for like 5 years or 3 years, and one it's like their very first day. Yeah. Which is crazy. And I think there's a part of it too where it's like that you need to trust the students, the doctors underneath. Yeah. Because a lot of the times they can kind of tell something is up, but also they do need to go through their superiors just to make sure.
Yeah, usually, because there's a lot of things in especially emergency medicine where it's like, I mean, and I say this like I know what I'm talking about. That's how much the show is like feels so real. I'm not sure if it is because I'm not a fucking doctor.
I've heard that it's fairly realistic.
Yeah, like probably the most out of all the shows. Definitely the most. Honestly, all these other ones, they're like hooking up in the closet.
Yeah, no,
you wouldn't
I don't think
fucking time, I think.
Yeah.
But no, and it's probably the experience that ER doctors have is not the same as other doctors' experience.
Oh, yeah.
So who knows? If you're a pediatrician and you're watching this, you're like, where are all the kids? Where's all the kids in the lollipops?
I really enjoyed this, but like there should have been more kid death, honestly. I feel like
they don't deal with kid death, bro.
They almost do. They
deal
almost
with tonsillitis. They probably deal with kid death.
They probably do.
I don't want to, but this is the thing. It changed my perspective. I feel like post-COVID, and we're not post-COVID. COVID's still going on.
Yes.
But we're in the years that people have decided to deem post-COVID because we're idiots.
And quote unquote normalize it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so COVID, after the inception of COVID, the concept of COVID existing, I feel like there's been a general mistrust of doctors and medicine.
Unjustly,
mostly from people that are like anti-vaxxers, like I'm not going to get the fucking jab. And I think it's really shown a big light on ableism in this country, how bad it's gotten.
Yeah.
And I think people are attributing it all to fascism, but I think it was there before people started acting Hitlerite openly in this country in the past couple of years. Like fascism has existed in this country as long as I've existed and beforehand. Like slavery was fascist.
Yeah.
But and inhumane, but it was also, I think there's a part of the inhumanity of the United States that has existed since the beginning.
And hasn't really gone away.
No, because it's a part of the blood of America, Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't want to be with the British anymore. I'm just gonna go steal this land from indigenous peoples. I'm the
chosen
hero.
one. Yeah,
I'm the manifest.
God told
destiny.
me to do this. Yeah,
but we had to do it.
We got to do it.
We had to do it, guys.
We'll give them some of the land.
It's fucking stupid.
I think I have a square kilometer I can give them.
But other than that, you were saying kilometer. I don't know why I thought. That's why you got to say kilometer, like
kilometer.
The Brits.
Sorry. Fuck the Brits. No, that's not. We did a war about this. But no. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I think there's a part of America that's just fucking horrible. But I feel like I've seen more and more people in my life talk about. At least I feel like as a kid, it used to be like, if you were a person that was like, I'm not gonna vax my kids.
It was still...
you received more pushback.
Yes.
Than you would now. And even then, like, I'm glad that we're talking about doctors that don't pay attention to women's issues, and there's not a lot of, like, women's pain management.
Yeah.
And especially with black people, black women are the highest rate of death in childbirth because they don't receive adequate care because of medical racism.
Yeah.
And black people in general, and like there's this concept of if you're gonna call the ambulance, you're gonna call 911, put on good clothes so that they have a good opinion of you, and then you're more likely to survive.
Jeez.
Because if you go dressed not what someone would think a upstanding citizen should wear, they might just fucking ignore you.
Yeah.
Because they're racist. You might get a racist doctor.
Yeah.
Which is insane that someone would have to take that into account, into their emotional, the emotional labor of having a medical emergency.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And I think the Pitt also does talk about that too. Someone has sickle cell.
Yes.
And they come in and the ER is like not. There's a lot of white doctors, and
then there's one female POC.
Yeah, doctor.
Yeah.
I believe not a nurse.
No, yeah,
she's a doctor.
One of the trainees. Yeah,
she's not a trainee. She's a resident. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
and she is doing like a study on how to treat sickle cell and how like race impacts sort of the way the doctors deal with patients in the ER.
Yeah.
Which is fucking cool. And if someone is doing that, I actually want to read that study or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. What was my initial point about this? There's a lot of distrust of doctors, and watching the Pitt made me have a bit of hope for, I don't know, it made me rethink how doctors view situations. Because I'm usually in my own head when I go to a doctor. It made me more likely to go to a doctor and think that they have my best interest at heart. Because I know that most doctors are thinking pragmatically.
Yeah.
And just don't want there to be an issue with their patients.
Yeah.
And I think it's very easy to have a genuine concern like medical misogyny and medical racism and have it slide into a sort of, fall into the clutches of like an anti-intellectualism movement that's also anti-science.
Yeah.
And I'm not that person. I'm an atheist, and I'm a very scientific person.
Yeah.
I am not someone to go and, I don't know, man. I'm not going to fucking sling diet pills at you, bro. I'm not going to sling vitamins at all.
Oh, so I should cancel that sponsorship? Got it.
Yeah. And there's a real industry that wants to peddle that shit to you. And I say this as a podcaster. They will not shut the fuck up in my emails. Hey, do you want to take a diet pill that we don't know any of the fucking effects of it for like 2 weeks and you can just fucking sell it? I'll take a weed sponsorship before that, bitch.
Yeah.
Damn. I'd rather put weed in my fucking body.
100%. Yeah,
are you kidding me?
But no, I get that too with the distrust, and because there's a lot of times too in the show where there is like a distrusting person, and they are
comes in and
the most annoying piece of shit.
Well, it's not like they're annoying. I understand why they're annoying because I've been that annoying person.
No,
so fuck you, I guess. First off, second off.
No, I'm talking about. I'm thinking of like the parents of the kid,
right, the MAGA person.
Yes, yeah, basically, without saying they're a MAGA person.
Anti-masker.
Yeah, there's an anti-masker at some point that's really shitty, and like there's also there's a parent of a kid that like needs to get a spinal tap done because they need to figure out what the fuck's wrong with him, and the mom is just like.
She's the Googler. She Googles everything.
The Googler is kind of the thing I'm thinking of right now. Not whatever. I did not mean to offend you, Sarah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't fucking do that. Are you kidding me? But that's me. I think we like to posture outside of medical emergencies, and then, our archetype. And as podcasters, we are inherently like we put ideas into people's heads, regardless of if we want to or not.
Yeah.
Like we think we're a fucking comedy podcast, but the shit that our politics is going to bleed into our comedy.
And apparently people have changed lives, their lives based on things we've said.
And we can't stop that from happening as much as we tell you, please don't do anything based on what we say.
Yeah. We are dumb.
We're
dummies.
dumb. We're dumb. We can't stop that from happening. And so it's important to note the way that our personal biases go into our shit.
Yeah.
And when I'm in a medical emergency, whatever you want, doc. That's how I am. Doctor, you know best. You went to fucking school. I didn't even finish college.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You do that
shit. You put
shit.
the time and effort. I trust you right now.
I think the only time I've ever been, like even after medical emergencies on this podcast, and I'll come on and I'll be like, I don't know. I thought that nurse was a little mean. I regret saying that shit now. Post watching the Pitt. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
Because the only time I ever was like, I'm sus of the doctor was when my dad was in the hospital and he ended up dying. And I severely regret that now. Because I definitely was the lady that was like, I don't want to give up on my dad.
Yeah.
But he had tubes in his throat and he was taking them out. There was nothing you could have done.
Yeah.
And, you know, it weirdly made me feel at peace with that part of it. That, I mean, that happened fucking 8 years ago now. This is the 8th year.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I've had that in my head for this long. And the show fucking solved that.
Can I also say I appreciate that I don't feel like in hindsight that they don't really try to make a villain of her.
No, they understand why.
They understand why. I think there's a little bit of annoyance from I don't remember his name. Noah Wiles, the actor.
The main doctor.
Where he's trying to help like by being honest and being like, hey.
But the annoyance comes from the fact that the bed is needed for other people.
Yeah, and I understand that.
It's not even really at her. Really, this shouldn't be happening in the ER. It's because the hospital is filled up.
And underfunded, and there's not enough nurses. And
not enough wings open.
Yeah. Which they do make a point a lot in the show to point that out. And they do have the shitty like higher up that actually runs the hospital.
Yeah, she's the real villain. Of the show.
Where it's like, hey, can you get your positivity scores up or whatever, like your patient satisfaction scores up? And it's like, if they get out alive, they should be given 5 out of 5.
5 stars. Yeah. Which, for real.
And then it's also like, hey, can you write down all the things you do in a medical setting so that way we can show that you actually do work down here?
Jesus. And it's like people are leaving. You think I'm dicking around? Are you kidding? You think I'm dicking around? That's the only job, I think, ER workers. I think every other job is not. This is definitely not a job.
This is a bullshit job we're doing right now.
But, like, we shit on, like, you know, spreadsheet mills because podcasting has been shit on enough that I'm like, okay, you're a spreadsheet mill guy and you think you're doing a job. If you're on an oil rig, not a job. Are you saving a life? Huh? Are you saving a motherfucking life? No, you're fucking not. You're fucking pumping oil for a CEO.
Chevron,
CEO, not a job.
Not a job.
Landlord, not a job. We all are gonna agree on that. Doesn't matter. You serve food, you save lives. Those are the two jobs.
The two gender jobs.
The two genders, serve food, save lives. Those are the two jobs.
Do you want a server daughter or doctor son?
Everyone else. What about Doctor Daughter?
Doctor Daughter. There we go, dude. Got it.
Doctor Daughter. That's our show. Everybody. That's our fucking new superhero.
Dude,
Doctor Daughter. And then Cook Son.
Cook Son, yeah.
Chef Son.
Yeah, Chef Son's probably a little bit better, yeah. But no, I get what you mean.
But yeah, all of us else we're unemployed.
Basically, yeah.
Sorry.
And since we're looping ourselves into it, we're allowed to say it. Yeah,
exactly. You're not allowed to be mad at me.
You can't critique the idea.
I'm a microbiologist. No, you're not.
I help doctors. They can figure it out on their own.
They're smart enough. They're literally superheroes doing the fucking thing that the show is criticizing.
Yeah.
Not helping out doctors. But no, it genuinely made me appreciate doctors more. Which is awesome of the show.
Yeah.
Like, a piece of media can genuinely change my life.
Yeah, and I do hope that it does, because I know Noah Weil does. He went to, like, Congress at some point, I think, to try and help get funding for hospitals.
Yeah.
Because we don't need a private healthcare system. We should have some sort of single care. What is it? Single payer that helps it. Yeah.
Yeah. Which Biden promised didn't happen. That's all I'm saying.
But missed the mark on that one, bud. He does go out apparently to like try and get help for them, because I do think that we need to give more funding to hospitals, and maybe they shouldn't be keeping all the profits. You know?
Probably,
and probably we should be making it cheaper to learn how to do medical things, as opposed to having expensive as fuck colleges.
Yes.
Honestly, maybe I'm going a little too far here. Maybe college should be free also.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
But maybe that's some lib shit.
I don't know, man. I just think
liberal woke bullshit.
it's really funny to put all these walls up and then to immediately go like, why is there like a doctor shortage? Why is there a medical healthcare worker shortage? I don't get it.
Why
Fuck, man, I
why
don't
are
know.
nurses leaving when they're getting punched in the fucking face?
Yeah, sucker punch in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Which I thought was it weirdly at some point it feels like Law and Order SVU where they just kind of throw facts at you in their dialogue sometimes.
You know, and I heard that in the first episode and I was like, I hope it works in this, and it does work throughout the show, and I do think I think it's fair
in a Law and Order SVU type of way where you're a little bit like, okay, liberal.
It's not too preachy,
okay,
though.
liberal with your facts and logic.
Yeah.
All right, lib stuff.
Yeah.
But then as you get through it, you're like, okay, no,
I get
I'm
it.
actually really
you
glad
actually
they're
do need
saying
to
that shit.
Tell people this,
Yeah, because immediately after the nurse, the charge nurse gets sucker punched by a dickhead.
Yeah.
They bring her in and they're like, well, you know, violence, abuse against healthcare workers is rising. What are you going to do about it? And it's like, hey, in the context of the scene, I'm like, why are you asking him? What can he do?
But I think also the CEO comes down at some point, and then they start asking, because they also bring up like the nurse or the union at some point gets brought up. Yeah. And they start talking with the CEO or whatever.
Which is good. And I'm really glad that a show that takes on like I'm glad it wasn't just like okay, here's a new show for you. A bunch of doctors in the ER and crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
And then they just do that. I'm glad this actually is grounded in reality.
Yeah, it feels realistic.
Yeah.
And I think the piece of magic is that it's the first day for the people and all this shit happens.
But it's also like, I mean, with shit being so crazy now, it's almost
really
not really magic.
It's probably just a bad day as opposed to a not real day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and there's so much humanity in it that's really beautiful. I really recommend watching it, but also take it with a fucking pinch of salt, because if you're like me and you've had your dad has died,
it's heavy. It's a very heavy show.
Skip the first 3 episodes.
Dude, I mean, a spoiler alert also, because they do bring up COVID a bunch. They do keep doing flashbacks to COVID with Noah Weil, and they reveal that his mentor died from COVID, but he had to pull the plug because there wasn't enough beds.
There weren't enough ventilators.
And there was like a teenager or something.
It was like a kid.
Yeah,
like a
and
child.
I was like, yeah. It's just sometimes the most depressing shit.
Also, a lot of history. Chicago ER, or no, not
Pittsburgh.
Chicago, Pittsburgh. I'm mixing it up with the bear.
Yeah, it's
Pittsburgh ER history, which, you might be like, why the fuck are they basing it in Pittsburgh? Must be because they're all violent
apparently,
over there.
they had the first, before ambulances were around, I don't remember the name of the program, they had like a community service.
There was a bunch of like black civilians, black Americans
that were driving people to hospitals before the invention of 911.
Yeah.
Which was the basis for a lot of 911 and shit like that.
And they developed a bunch of like medical ER tech.
I think CPR also was not discovered, like someone found it. Oh, just keep doing that. Invented. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
it's fucking cool, and it's really cool that the show talks about that.
And
I hope he gets another season, and I will watch it. And just if you could lay off the dead dad stuff, you've done it already.
There is another
we don't
season.
Need to do it again.
They are making it. I saw apparently they filmed something where it's Noah Weil on a motorcycle in front of an ambulance driving, but in front of a.
I already know what's gonna happen, man.
Who knows? Well, the ambulance, like they're driving to the hospital, I presume, because there's an ambulance behind him that's going off. I think what they
gotta mention like he's an idiot for getting a motorcycle, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
they mentioned that on fucking House. The show where they went into like a guy's arm to show a bone cracking when he threw a baseball. And then House gets a motorcycle, and it's like an arc that House has a death wish because he rides a motorcycle.
Yeah. Good times. Good shows.
I hope this show jumps the fucking shark, because I don't think it has yet.
I don't think it has either.
But I think it would be really funny if...
I will say also, I'm not going to spoil this. It's a really big spoiler, but the last 3 episodes are on a very traumatic event.
Yes.
Just a warning.
Like a I guess like a mass shooting.
Yeah.
A mass shooting event happens.
And they take it seriously.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I don't know why I wouldn't trust the show at that point to be like, oh, they're going to make a mockery of this, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like a freight train of a show. You cannot stop watching.
Yeah, it is. It is just, it keeps going.
Yeah. But
God.
so that happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we were going to talk about it. And then I just had a 2-week mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can blame the Pitt for that. You can.
Yeah. And also, I think it was concerta withdrawal because I didn't realize I'd been taking it extremely consistently, and it was a bit more. And then we physically couldn't go get it. We didn't have the money.
Yeah, no,
and it was one 24-hour day, and then I found out concerta withdrawal is
and then the day after we got paid out by
intense brain fog. Yeah, and the day out we got money. So I have money, and it's totally fine.
But now,
essentially, I had withdrawal from concerta. But I'm fine now.
But yeah, now we're back.
Yeah,
and I'm happy to be back, man.
And I'm never touching alcohol ever again. Fuck alcohol,
dude,
man.
Hell yeah.
That was honestly,
dude.
God bless Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips is a great venue. It's really beautiful. The drink sucked shit.
You did have me smell the drink, and you were right. It did smell like gasoline. And it was supposed to be a cocktail.
It was an old fashioned. They're supposed to be kind of sweet. There's supposed to be sugar in there.
It smelled so sour.
It was not sweet at all. It was complete gasoline the whole time.
Fuck, man.
And then I was like, why do I feel bad later?
Weird.
I was gonna go. It genuinely was so bad that I was gonna go get another drink, and I was like, no, I'm good. I might go get a beer at home.
I don't know. I'm thinking of doing that.
We don't even have beer. I thought I was going to 7-Eleven to get a beer, and I was like, nah, I'm not 19 anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing the Tucker Carlson impression of beer used to be fun. Not anymore. Not anymore.
They took the fuckable pumps away from the beer can.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to go to ads, I guess? I don't know what else to say. Good show.
I like the Pit, but holy shit.
But it is a heavy show. Yeah. Just a warning.
What's with the dead dad stuff? The Pit fucking me up. Bullshit.
Dead dad, dead husband, dead random guy, dead fucking just death.
Death, yeah. Dead random guy.
That Whitaker tries to resuscitate for 30 minutes straight.
Which that was crazy because he had all he had was gallstones
or
and
something.
Then he had just a crazy
reaction to something. Or
they checked him for a heart attack and he was fine. And then he had a heart attack and fucking died. I was like, what?
Jesus.
Huh? What?
Yeah. I mean, shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Anyway, ads.
Welcome to the ad break. Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far? Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, and rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Also, hype the video. That's still a thing. I don't know. I don't. Question mark? Yeah. Just like a bubble over your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. That's on YouTube, but it's 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcast. It definitely helps out the show more than it seems.
It's really good. Yeah.
It really does help out, and engagement's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
And don't forget to also check out all our socials. The podcast will save this on Instagram and APWSTR on TikTok. I'm saying those now because who knows what's going to happen to TikTok. I love it. It's a great.
So good. I love this country.
I love this country so much.
Dude, gun on the pointed at me because of our lax gun laws. But I love this country so much. Everything's great. Don't cancel me,
please. But
to the American government, not our audience.
Yeah, no, yeah. But
you can cancel me if you want.
If you want to,
but not the government.
Yeah. But
there's
some ways if you want to support us financially, there's a couple ways to do it. You can go over to first buymecoffee.com/APWSTR. If you want to leave us a little tip, it's $3 a coffee.
Yeah.
And we'll read whatever you leave in the tip, as long as it's not bad, like racist, homophobic, transphobic.
Yeah. Or any identifying information. Don't put that in there because we're going to put it out on our show.
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet forever.
Yeah, we don't want to, we don't want guys getting hurt.
Yeah.
But we have a bunch of coffees because we were off for a while.
Yeah.
And it was also Sarah's birthday, so thank you all very much.
Thank you so much.
Ash bought 3 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Hey, Josh and Sarah.
Hello.
I hope to be able to send more coffees in the future, but I wanted to send some this week to say happy birthday to Sarah.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
I hope the Stardew Valley concert is amazing. I'm actually planning on going to it with my boyfriend when it is in our city this winter. Definitely, yes.
Definitely go. It was really cool.
We have a farm together and often drag the TV from our room into the living room so we can play side by side.
Oh, that's cute.
It's one of our favorite winter hobbies together as it gets too cold AF up here in Canada to do something outside.
Real. That's a good idea. We should do that together.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like not even for content.
Yeah, just for,
Yeah.
We have to do everything for content, Sarah. Sorry. I found the podcast when I started my full-time job back in the spring after graduating from university for engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm finally starting to save money with my, quote, big girl job, I'm so happy to be able to support y'all who have gotten me through many days in the office at my desk as I work myself backwards through old episodes. I love all the segments and the longer episodes, and I appreciate you guys for everything you do and discuss, sending lots of love and good vibes, and hope to support again soon. Heart emoji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was a nice ad.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
That was just nice. Yeah.
This is nice time. Good idea. Nice time.
Yeah. Sailor Anime bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
And happy birthday, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
I love listening to your podcast every week. As a Final Fantasy XIV player, I definitely agree with Sarah about wanting more buff women options since I wanted to be a big buff lady. Aura, the dragony people, and the ladies are super petite.
Yes.
Which was incredibly disappointing.
Yeah.
But they now have big buff lion women.
Ooh.
Hrothgars? Hrothgars? So you would probably appreciate them.
Hell yeah.
Female Rogadins.
Rogadin?
Joe Rogans are
female Joe Rogans
are also super buff and hot. You guys know I read these.
Well, I mean, what? We're not allowed to talk about Final Fantasy 14 through you, my boyfriend?
4th grade level or below.
I have a phone. I could read these also.
Okay, just look at the word.
On.
There you go.
Hold on. Okay,
it's Rogathan.
As a Final Fantasy 14 player, I definitely agree with Sarah about wanting more buff women options since I wanted to be a big buff lady. Aura, the dragony people, and the ladies are super petite, which was incredibly disappointing. But they now have big buff lion women, Hrothgars, so you would probably appreciate them. Female Rogadins are also super buff and hot. Love you guys and appreciate the hell out of you.
Thank you very much.
It does look like Joe Rogan.
It does look like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that anyone's ever done on Final Fantasy 14?
Probably. I think I did.
That's probably a username or something.
I think I saw a YouTube poop or something with that. Like
Joe
some similar
Rogadins?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That sounds cool though.
Yeah.
I do want to get into. I need a new M&M.
Me too.
I'm chocolate.
New MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing Polya a lot.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
It's been chill.
I've been playing Helldivers. I get it, man.
Yeah.
Dude. Thank you very much for those coffees. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alicia, parentheses, Roach Munch, bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alicia.
Regular of the stream
and
in the book club
and in the book club we talk
Discord. Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Yes. I read this and I got emotional. Thank you so much, Alicia.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
First, I want to say happy birthday, Sarah.
Oh, yes,
I hope you have a great birthday. This is my first time donating a coffee, but I felt it was a good time. Since moving states away from everyone I've known and loved my whole life besides my husband and kid, this community has given me the well-needed social interaction so I don't feel so isolated in an unfamiliar place.
That makes me happy.
It has honestly been one of the only consistencies in my life during this big change. I'm so sorry we took 2 weeks off. That's whoops.
Well, they're talking about the Discord.
That's true. Yeah. But this community, I'm just reading this now like, oh shit, whoops. This community has helped me so much in my mental health journey. Sarah talking about her experiences with abuse made me realize my mom was abusive, and I am enmeshed with her and helped me break away from that toxic relationship.
I'm glad.
And while questioning my gender identity, this community made me feel less isolated in my feelings. Growing up in the Bible Belt, being gay and genderqueer is a big no-no for a majority of places.
That's real.
This community was the first place I felt comfortable openly coming out as non-binary. You guys talking openly about being on meds finally got me to finally go on to a psychiatrist and officially get diagnosed with bipolar and PTSD. And the meds I've gotten from that have severely improved my life.
That's nice. I'm so glad.
Yeah, and it has been a great place to vent about my struggles in life and feel proud about how far I've come. From a teen pregnancy to being a newlywed with a baby in a studio apartment, and now having a successful career and a house with actual bathrooms.
Oh, nice.
You guys have consistently been in my headphones through it all, literally 5 to 6 years of listening. I wanted to leave a bigger donation, but honestly, I spent most of my money spending money on killing Josh and sending SERPs on stream, which I do appreciate. Thank you.
Yes.
I hope you guys have a wonderful day. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as Hispanic Heritage Month. As someone of Latin descent, I really appreciate the effort you guys are putting into making sure our struggles are seen. As someone whose family is from a smaller, less media represented Latin country, Bolivia, I'd love to hear you guys talk about the dictatorship in Bolivia from the 60s to 80s, which my grandparents came to America to escape. I'd also like to leave a couple links to some domestic violence charities and the domestic violence hotline, National Coalition. So there's definitely links that'll be down in the description for the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, Safe Horizon, RAIN, RAINN.
Yes, that's a great one.
The hotline, and then also there's a text line as well.
Nice.
And yeah,
that's
are all
fucking awesome, man. We can keep those in for forever, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds good. That can be in the link tree too. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, dude.
That's very kind.
Freaking, and genuinely also, like, Alicia shows up every single book club.
Yeah.
They have amazing takes on books, and I love talking to them about books. Once again, apologize for shitting all over VC Andrews.
That's our bad.
That's my B. But no, I genuinely, one of the, like, I really enjoy looking forward to the book club, mostly because I get to yap with Alicia about whatever it is that we read. That month, which that's coming up soon too. And I've not read fucking any of the books.
I think it's tomorrow.
I might go in and just add Alicia and be like, hey, you want to do it next week? Because Alicia posted also.
I think there's also another person that read the book, by the way. Yeah. Guess what you're doing tonight? And I'm doing as well. I'm going to do it as well.
Fuck that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to ask the Discord.
Okay, all right.
Because the good thing about our Discord is everybody's chill and
everyone
cool
is chill,
and fun, and it talks to each other about it.
And also, I think when we say that our mental health stuff, I think they'll be understanding. Yeah.
No, yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much, though. We really
thank you so much.
That.
We genuinely appreciate it.
It's a very nice message.
You're a pillar of this community, Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox and Thigh High Socks bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Heyo.
Hello.
This week I've got Date Everything on the brain.
Hell yeah.
Which has me looking at the items in my house a little differently.
Yeah.
So with that said, my question for you guys today is, which items in your house do you think would be this quote, the spiciest?
The spiciest.
In both personality and looks, what do you think they would look like or sound like? As always, love the show. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Fox, dice emoji, bear emoji, clock emoji, sake emoji, beer emoji, bed emoji, trap emoji, bed emoji, like the cardboard box with like something underneath
with
it.
With the carrot? That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bed, beer, sake, I believe, the clock, bear, dice. Like the fucking Konami code, man. Jesus.
What would be the spiciest?
Yeah.
What would you? Well, it's not like what would you fuck? Guitar?
Maybe
guitar, the sexiest one, I think.
Bass.
Bass, yeah.
Bass, yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else. What object would be sexy?
We gotta start with the question: what do we own?
What do we own that's sexy? Not a lot. Not a lot of sexy items.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
this would be really easy if we had just like a fucking dungeon.
Okay. I think guitar. I'm gonna say guitar, and I think guitar is a curvy woman. And not in a woman in like a she's my ex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like woman in like a cool, complicated sort of person.
I feel that.
That is a person where either you vibe with them or you don't. And I think that's a person that I, like people play her and then it doesn't work. But then you play her and I was like, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
I get that, yeah.
I don't know what she would sound like. I don't really feel comfortable doing any sort of impression
of a sexy guitar.
The sexy woman? What does a sexy woman sound like?
How you sound like in general.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane. Yeah. Smooth. But maybe the couch.
Yeah, couch is good.
I think couch maybe that. Maybe
we got a good looking couch.
The couch does look good. I think it would. What would the couch look like in like a drawing though?
Yeah. Large.
I guess also curvy. Yeah, definitely
large.
curvy.
You got a big couch.
Yeah, big couch.
Not the flex on you, hoes.
Dude, it's a fucking. It's a.
And I am on 90% of it. Not gonna lie.
That is true, and I am sequestered to the corner.
You like it though.
It fucks up my shoulder. I think that's the only thing I have a complaint about.
It is it's got feathers in it. That's the
and
only
it pokes
issue.
me.
Yeah, it does be poking.
So it's into some hardcore BDSM, I think.
Honestly, it takes a fucking beating from us.
Yeah, so it's
that makes
it's a
sense.
switch.
Yeah, it's a switch.
It's a curvy lady switch. There we go.
Our couch is severely beaten up by us. Yeah, and wants to serve it back to us. I think. Yeah,
and it's a dirty couch, so
it is dirty. Yeah.
But I think that's my answer, genuinely.
Yeah. But they're soft on the inside.
Yeah, and you just have to dig
because
into
of
it.
the feathers.
That's true, yeah. But the feathers still also hurt.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Ooh.
what do you do about that?
Ooh.
But thank you very much for that coffee. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I believe this one's next. Yes. Maximilian, they bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Sarah and Josh.
Hello.
Heard y'all were craving Wingstop. Sunglasses emoji.
Thanks.
For real, though, happy birthday month to Sarah. I'm a longtime listener since 2021.
Oh, my God.
And love you guys lots. Your podcast is my comfort, and I recommend you to everyone. Have a great day. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay,
Black
thanks.
heart emoji. Thank you very much.
Bye.
2021,
Thank you so much.
man.
We did buy Wingstop.
We did buy Wingstop,
because of
yeah.
you. Thank you very
it
much.
did help.
It did.
Yeah. Fucking, dude, it's 2021, man.
I know.
The real ones, man.
The real ones.
Crazy, we've been doing this for years.
I know. That's wild.
Foxy Mulder bought coffee. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello, you guys.
Hi.
I finally got a job after being a stay-at-home mom.
No.
On and off for nearly 9 years, and I wanted to send you a little something.
We thank you.
I love the movies you've been sharing as of recently, Josh, and I wanted to share a movie, not necessarily one for the podcast, but a Spanish movie I really love because of the unpredictability in cinematography called The Skinner I Live In.
Ooh.
I know I suggested the awful Equilibrium, but this movie is in my top movies of all time, and the twist is so shocking, but not in a stupid way.
Okay.
I had to recommend it just because of how well the movie is done. Thank you for...
I think you get a second chance.
You get a second chance, yeah.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you said Equilibrium as a joke, or like you said it as like, is this such a good, bad movie?
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Which, I mean, you might not have agreed.
There's redemption at the end of the road. Don't worry. Yeah.
And like, Equilibrium wasn't that bad.
It wasn't the worst thing we've seen on the show.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely seen worse, yeah. But it's Sarah's there. And Sarah, when I saw the news of Haru Urara,
I know, yeah.
It instantly made me think of you, and if you never talked about it, I wouldn't have known who this racehorse was.
Aww.
I love the podcast and listen to it nonstop now that I'm working as a night auditor and have long nights where I need to stay up all night. You're helping me.
Oh.
Hope you all have an amazing day and wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy to keep you awake.
I'm glad I knew about Haru Urara too before she tragically passed.
Yeah, it's better to, have loved than to never love at all,
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true, King.
Yeah.
She was well loved though also
already,
while she was running.
But
it's nice that she became number one in everybody's hearts.
Yeah, and
right before she passed.
Like a second wind, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I've fallen off the Uma Musume situation, but I know the fandom's still going strong.
Yeah.
Hopefully the 4chaners have fallen off.
Hopefully.
Because I see now a lot of Tumblr people are on
Oh, that's good.
There's a Inktober prompt for Uma Musume.
Really?
Which is really funny. And I'm so out of the loop now. One of the prompts is lunchtime. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck is happening. So I feel like it's going to have a second. The game will also have a second wind because they keep doing new shit that sounds cool. That I'm like, you know what? I might get in there eventually again. Who knows?
I feel that.
That's a good game. Mechanically, the game is good. It's just, I don't know.
Not really into it right now.
Well, just like the meta. It's hard to keep up with the meta. You get I'm exhausted with the like.
That's fair.
I got the Kitasan Black and I spent a lot of my life trying to get that. And then I got it and it was like, next thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, I don't know. But that's how those games go,
Yeah, I get that.
So
thank you very much for that coffee.
Thank you.
Bea, B-E-A. B, he, she, they bought 25 coffees.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Goobers.
Hey, Goober.
I'm so excited that you guys are going to the Stardew Valley concert.
Yeah.
I went last year as a double date with another long-distance couple who also got together for sharing a farm as, quote, totally platonic Discord gamer friends.
Oh, that's cute.
So I'll be interested to see what kind of crowd y'all get.
No.
My crowd was somehow rowdy. A rowdy orchestra concert with whoops and cheers? That was, yes, yeah.
I don't know what it is about Stardew Valley. They were like in love with
These are my people, man. This is why I'm chaotic during Stardew Valley.
There was a bit of talking that was pissing me off, though.
Yeah, but I will say that only happened like
It happened for like half a song, and it was mostly because of the video.
Yes, yeah.
So I mean, whatever. But it was like
it was annoying.
Being someone raised in classical music. It hurt my heart, like my soul was like I got like radiant damage.
Yeah,
I was like, fucking, what the fuck? Yeah,
yeah. My autistic ass loves an excuse to yell, so I didn't mind. But also, I know that was not normal. I blame the Southern State redacted of it all.
Real. That's so real.
Anyways, please use these coffees for whatever suits your needs, but this is enough to cover any piece of merchandise, excluding tax, that they'll sell at the show, based off a glance at the website and my vague memory. Happy birthday, Sarah. And then also after memory, it was the laughing with the teardrop. Yeah. But thank you very much. Yeah, we did get, the
we
poster.
got a poster and we got a thing, which I loved. Honestly, I was kind of like, I don't really need a shirt. I kind of want to move into a style that's not dependent on big t-shirt.
That's fair.
You know? And based on concert that I go to,
Yeah.
But you wanted a poster, and I was like, I don't know if I want anything else. They didn't have the music box that they have online.
Yeah, true.
And they didn't have any plushies that I wanted either. So I was like, whatever. You got the poster, and I'm really glad you did, because Canon, Leah, and Emily are violists, which means that they're canonically gay.
Hell yeah!
Every violist is gay.
Well, I'm glad to make that let you have that realization. Yeah.
It was really good.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Also, Pam plays the fucking tuba. Can you believe it?
That's true. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
Thank you very much for that coffee.
Yeah,
and we did have a good time at Stardew Valley.
We did.
Ren, they then bought a coffee. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Also, I love this one.
Oh, is this okay?
This is the one.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Sometimes when I watch shows a lot, I get dreams that are me watching a new episode of the show just made up by my mind. And it happened with APWSTR last night. I thought it was so funny. So this is how it went.
We're going to read it as a script.
As a script, yeah.
So there's this actor.
And he's always eating.
Yeah. He's always chewing on something in every interview. And he goes, weirdest thing about being in America, maybe the unis? Blah, blah, blah. And the fact they think sour rings are edible. Like this dude sorry. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to go at the top. Let's go from the top. Okay. So there's this actor.
Hold on. Okay, let's start from the top. Okay, sorry, gotcha. So
there's this actor.
And he's always eating.
Yeah, he's always chewing on something in every interview. And he goes, weirdest thing about being in America, maybe the unis? Blah, blah, blah. And the fact they think sour rings are edible. Like, this dude thinks this candy.
That he clearly loves, by the way.
Yeah, he loves them, but he thinks they're like plastic or something. And Americans keep telling him they're food. And he's like, Americans are crazy. And you guys are okay. Sorry,
and you guys were cracking up about this dude, and I saw like an image of this rock star looking guy with a bag of rainbow colored candy rings with sour sugar on them. But yeah, that's it. Side note, hi Fox and Thigh High Socks. I'm also in Winnipeg. I just haven't sent in a coffee a bit, but that was so funny hearing my city mentioned. Lol. Hell yeah. That's so fun. That's a great way to end it. Just fucking.
Okay,
yeah, that's it. We need more of that.
What the fuck was it? It was.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he loves them and he thinks they're like plastic or something. And Americans keep telling him they're food, and he's just like, Americans are crazy.
I like that in the dream also, it still is canon that I'm just reacting to whatever you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
you're
it's not even, I'm just kind of here. Yeah.
So it's a guy. I wish
it's a guy.
yeah. Yeah, there's a guy there.
Okay. Yes. Did not have enough okays, I think. I think that's thank you very much for that. That
was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And our final coffee this week comes from Martian, who bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Martian.
How/where do I send bear pics?
Okay.
Sorry, you must have said it at one point, but I've tried going back to the end of the last 2 podcasts. I can't figure it out. OMG.
No, it's okay.
I followed you on Insta, Sarah, but I can't message you, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I have to figure out my Tumblr login? Oh no, it's from 2015 and it's just weird obsessions with Marvel characters.
No, it's okay.
Or do I have to post them publicly? I'm a scaredy cat. Can I email bear pics to you?
Yes, you can. Yes. You can email bear pics.
And will you be selling a little book of all the drawings that would be cool? I would like one.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope y'all are good and just on vacation or something fun. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for
so
appreciating
much.
that.
Yeah, you can email us if you don't
Yeah.
want to post it publicly. It is Tumblr. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tumblr is the main one I'm aware of.
Tumblr is the main way to contact me. That's Soheron, THATSOHERON.tumblr.com.
But we also have the email. I would recommend contact, CONTACT, at APWSTR.com.
Yes. You can send your bear pics to there. And because you missed this year's Beartober, I've already drawn them all. I'm sorry. I drew them all previously so that I would actually do it.
Wait, you're not doing them every day?
I am doing them every day.
You're not drawing them every day. You're a fucking fraud.
I've already done it. I drew it once every day for the month of
I fucking trusted you.
September, and now I'm posting them in the month of October. Because last time, something always happens during October.
That is true. You're
like
right.
a fucking hurricane or some shit. And then I don't fucking finish
Don't
Beartober.
bring up hurricanes right now. Jesus.
It could happen. Who knows?
We're already in like a low pressure thing right now.
That's
and
what I'm
there's also
fucking
another
saying.
thing that like has a 50% chance of developing.
It's what I'm saying.
We've
So-
missed like 4 hurricanes this
I
year.
know, we
I don't
got
know if you guys
really
have been
lucky, man.
looking at that. Yeah, but like like one of them just like curved right, but apparently it's still active.
God was
And
like,
people
you
are
have
still monitoring
that
it.
Cat 5 where you're not getting nothing.
But also it's like pausing in the ocean, and it kind of looks like, and I don't think
Big.
it will, but it looks like it's going to turn around.
That's
That'd be
and
really
one
funny.
more thing.
Hold on, I don't think it's gonna
Hurricane
happen.
Columbo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit would be so funny.
yeah. Thank you very much for that copy.
Yeah, but
yeah.
you did miss Beartober this year. I'm so sorry, but I will if you send me bears to contact at apwstr.com, or if you figure out your Tumblr and you send them to me. Just mention that you were from this, and honestly, it's for anybody else too. I'll keep drawing bears. I
Hell
don't give
yeah,
a shit.
sweet,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. I'll keep doing it.
Always open to bears.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and I was thinking about doing a little booklet or something, some sort of
hell
like
yeah.
poster or some sort of big thing, maybe.
We can make that. Yeah.
Something we could put it up on our merch store. With a booklet, it'd have to be like print on demand or something on like Amazon,
yeah.
and that's not fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's Amazon and they're shitty. I don't know. If somebody has any sort of like bookmaking print on demand company or something.
And are willing to print out maybe 20, 50.
and do the shipping. I don't want to do the shipping. That's the thing. It has to be print on demand and ship for me.
Yeah.
Like if you do that and you use a company, you send that to contact at apwstr.com and I will look into it because I
Okay.
think that would be really cool.
Hell yeah.
I do have like the lining. I could do like a coloring book or something.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That could be fun.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that coffee, though.
Yeah.
And we also have patreon.com/APWSTR. It's $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. $5 and $10 tiers, you get your name added in the description as well as the end of the video podcast.
Yeah.
It is free to join for 7 days if you use the $1 and $3 tiers too. You get access to exclusive content, early releases when we're able to do it, the Discord, and just a nice community, you know?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's fun. Even when we don't do a podcast, they're posting there about their dang lives.
Yeah.
And you get to meet people.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they're friends.
They're
People have made friends in
People
that
make
Discord.
friends. It's good
People
shit.
are pretty
People are
chill.
social. Yeah.
I don't think there's been many fights.
Not too many.
I don't really even think one. Like, if there are any disagreements, they fizzle out nearly immediately.
Yeah. So good shit, man. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
But yeah, that's all down there. If you want to support the streams that I do, twitch.tv/a guy nicknamed JC, use that Prime sub.
Yep. And
Helps out.
I missed last week because of mental breakdown, but it's okay. I'm coming back. I've already done it when
Hell
this
yeah.
goes out. I did it on Monday, and we're starting the new Duck Detective, Ghost of Glamping, and we're also doing Inscription,
Ooh.
which is a horror card game, roguelike card game,
Hell yeah.
which is really fun.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But that is all the stuff we do. Everything's in the link tree as well. Oh, mutual aid links if you want to talk about that for a second, Sarah.
Also, real quick, that was on APWSTR Gaming. I forgot to say the
Yeah,
name of it.
APWSTR Gaming has
Yeah.
gaming content. Yes.
And we're also going to put out a new episode so that we can get our monetization back because we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, mutual aid links, more important, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all of those incredibly important, as well as all the domestic violence hotline issues.
Yeah.
All of that. All of those links are in the link tree down below, and many, many more. We have kept up the California wildfires and Hurricane Helene as well because those areas are still dealing with shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure to have a look. If you have a link that you want to be put down there for any reason that is mutual aid related, you can either send an email to contact@apwstr.com or you can send me a DM on Tumblr and I will put it in there.
Yeah.
And that's Soheron, ThatSoheron.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
My asks are always open. You can send it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Everything's also in the link tree and as well as in the description. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Thank you for listening to the ads and thank you all for those coffees and wonderful messages.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. I'm trying to find a good D&D one to start off with because I usually do that and we used it as the warm-up this time.
Oh, yeah?
And some of mine are just more like short stories than real advice.
Gotcha.
And I was like, they're funny. But is that what we do here? You know? I think I'm getting a bit too abstract with my stories.
What do we do here?
We gotta rage bait the TikTok, right? I guess to get I don't know, because we don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore what works and what doesn't.
What worked on TikTok or not.
Yeah.
Do we keep doing this or do we do something else?
Can we ride off into the sunset finally?
Yeah, is this just gonna become a different Mabim Bam, you know what I mean? Where we just read stuff from online.
Yeah.
You know, I guess. I don't know.
But also welcome to the Reddit segment.
Oh yeah, welcome. Hello, where we read the Reddits.
Yeah.
Do I not do D&D this week? And then if you want D&D, you have to go to the Patreon.
Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
We gotta entice them with something.
This one's just just a story. All right.
Okay.
From r/teachers.
Oh hell yeah.
Got reported by a parent for drinking alcohol in class.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna say like I saw this one. No, you fucking didn't.
I probably
it's
might
on
have.
r/teachers.
You know what? You know what's crazy?
No.
I'm getting recommended r/teachers and shit. I don't think I read this one.
You're welcome, r/teachers, for putting you on the damn map.
Yeah.
Putting you on the map, teachers. I'm joking. I'm joking. Stop it yelling at me. Stop it. Stop it. Got called in for a quick chat by my boss yesterday. Went into the office and there was a police officer. We've called you in because there has been a report that you have been drinking alcohol in the classroom.
What?
Was stunned, completely denied it. I was asked to take a breathalyzer test and I blew a 0. Then it twigged. I was drinking a bottle of blue Gatorade yesterday and left it on my desk. Showed them the bottle and there was a massive sigh of relief all around. Parents were called. Police officers showed them the bottle and the kid said, yeah, that's the alcohol.
Wait, your kid doesn't know what Gatorade is?
I know, this is such an anti-Florida sentiment.
Yeah, hold on a second. Listen, I've been... Okay, sorry.
Lessons. From now on, all liquids go into a metal flask. Oops. I don't think that's going to convince...
I think that's going to solve the problem
if the kid's like, metal flask, good. Blue Gatorade, bad.
That's a problem at home. I think we need to.
What county are you teaching in? What's the SAT scores for that county?
Yeah, what's going on?
They don't matter. I'm joking.
Yeah. That's wild that. Okay, first of all, plastic bottle. You think alcohol's in
Gatorade bottle.
A Gatorade bottle. The most non-alcoholic looking
Gatorade bottle.
Blue.
What's making so blue is alcohol? Blue is alcohol
but
in
light
kid?
Blue. That's like I know there's blue liqueur or whatever it's called, but like
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's dark. That's not the same tint.
Yeah, curacao, blue curacao.
That's what it is. Yeah,
curacao. I don't know how to say it. What is Kai Cenat doing? You know what I mean? Like somehow we gotta connect this Aiden Ross, Asmongold. Who are the what alcohol are they drinking that's convincing children that blue equals alcohol?
Yeah.
Or is it just a kid being like, I want to get my teacher in trouble because I did bad on the math test? Or I don't know.
Or is it literally just dumbass kids?
Probably dumbass kids.
Yeah, don't ascribe malice to something that can be explained by stupidity.
I don't understand.
I mean, it's just
even a little bit how a Gatorade bottle looks like alcohol.
Yeah.
It's got a big G on it.
The G stands for gear, yeah. But
I don't know, I'm too adult. I'm too removed from childhood to know.
Yeah. What's the age of the kid? Is it given?
I don't think so.
It'd be really funny if it's like a senior.
It really old or really young would both be really funny.
Yeah.
Like the police showing up to a kindergarten, kindergarten called 911, said there's alcohol in the Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
They also said goo goo gaga. So I gotta I got to infiltrate that as well.
It's crazy that the police will show up for an alcohol report.
Yeah.
God forbid someone shooting up the place.
I know.
I was just thinking.
Sheesh, guys. Sorry.
Christ almighty.
Sorry, guys. You can't go in there, but we can't either. We got to wait until your kid's dead.
Alcohol? Get the SWAT team in there.
Get down on the ground. Fucking. It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's
We're
bad.
laughing at how dumb the police are.
And
we're not
the
laughing at
normalization
children.
of the horrific acts that occur.
Yes, we're taking a political stance. We're not pro child murder. I know there are some people that are.
Apparently.
And we are not that. I want to state. Most Republicans are more pro child murder.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was thinking that just the whole time. It's just so fucked up.
Shooting the Gatorade bottle. It's some shit that would happen in South Park for real.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Butters.
Yeah.
Butters would do it.
Actually, yeah, they had a whole episode that was about how everyone's just so
That's the
desensitized.
alcohol.
Well, they did a whole episode that was about the being desensitized to school shooting.
I remember,
and
yeah.
the Butters having the AK-47 and being the hall monitor. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
damn, man.
The cops came for
Cops?
I mean, I guess, yeah, but...
Is it the cops or is it like a resource officer?
Okay, that's okay.
Is it a guy with a taser and a fucking
I just think it'd be really
pepper
funny
spray? I don't even think they have
if
tasers.
it's just like you hear the sirens and like you're on your break or whatever,
Woo!
and you just
Yeah.
look outside blue and red like, oh no, what happened? And then you get called in and it's like, you're drinking, aren't you?
They're drunk on the job.
No.
Gatorade.
Gatorade. You know what?
Yeah.
Gator wine.
Gator wine. It could
That
have
may
been
have
Gator wine.
I get it
It's
now.
Binging with
Babish did this.
He did
Oh, fuck.
this. Oh my God, Mr.
We gotta
Babish.
sue him. I think we have a case.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Solved it. Call
That's a
Morgan
nice
and
story.
Morgan.
Call Morgan and Morgan. They'll probably not take it. I also have a really quick short one that's more of a story.
Nice. I have another one.
But this
also,
one does require advice.
Oh,
But
good.
I'm gonna ask you a
Stuff
question
to talk
afterwards.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is from r/video editing.
Ooh, okay.
Title.
We actually know stuff about this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. We're actually gonna have advice that makes
Like
sense.
it is real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Title. Am I screwed?
You're video editing. You're screwed. Yeah.
Okay, so basically I got into a college club because I said I knew video editing.
Yeah.
Parentheses, by which I meant I know how to use templates on Canva.
Oh, honey.
And now they want me to take the lead on making the core reveal video of all the members. The idea that everyone has come up with is that we will make it look like a Spotify playlist with all of our pictures as the cover, and as you click on each song, you would see pictures of individual members as the song covers their own name as the song name. I have zero idea of how to make this thing. Please send help fast.
There's probably a
13
template out
days
there.
ago.
You kidding me? You tell me there isn't a Canva template for that?
Maybe not.
That sounds like the most basic ass Canva shit I ever did see in my life.
So apparently also people are like trying to use the excuse of, oh, well, that's actually just VFX. So that's not what you do. You can just lie and say,
Yeah, I don't do that.
That being said, why the fuck are you telling people you video edit when you're not even using like the free software DaVinci Resolve, which is a really good one?
I'm going to be so honest with you, Joshua.
Yeah.
You're going to get burned at the stake by all the Canva lovers now. It's like a disease. Like
Listen.
everybody loves it, man. But the other thing is we use Adobe products.
Yeah.
So we can't be on our high horse.
We can't be on the high horse. I
We
know.
have to not click the AI button. I don't know if Canva
Yeah.
has an AI button because I don't go on that fucking
They went
dog
really
shit.
hard on AI.
Canva did?
I remember, I
What
believe
are
they
y'all
have.
doing on Canva? I get it. You're like, oh, it's easy to use and stuff. And I'm not mad at stuff that's easy to use for people. It's a complicated. You don't want to go in and make a fucking algorithm.
No, yeah.
But if you're on Tumblr right now and you're downloading juggling labs to make the juggling guy juggle around,
yeah.
and you're mostly using Canva, what are you doing? You have more skill. You're reading baby books when you're in middle school. You should be reading better books. You should move on to the Magic Treehouse series. You don't need to keep reading fucking Winnie the Pooh. It's a good series. But you have to start reading books with words in it.
Yeah.
Instead of pictures.
Yeah.
You gotta move on. And I'm sorry. Josh is gonna sit here and judge you. I assume that's the position that you're taking.
A little bit judgment.
Josh is gonna judge you for saying you're a video editor when you use Canva.
Crazy.
I think, Josh, you're underestimating the amount of people that say that, which is bullshit. Because you could have so many jobs right now. You're essentially a wizard. You're essentially a wizard to these people because you know how it works.
Yeah. I'm in the biz.
You're going in and you're like, oh, I could just lower the bit rate.
What's a bit rate?
They don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
God.
No one knows what that is. They think picture go here. That's what they think.
Yeah.
And is it video editing? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Maybe? Question mark?
Who knows? I think we're getting philosophical.
I don't want to be too Puritan, I guess, but also you did lie and say...
You did lie.
You did lie.
But you're telling me that's not how most video editors get their job.
See, this was my thing. I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I do kind of get the idea of like, if you don't fully know how to do something,
just lie and say
you do.
And then Google it later.
Google it. That's been advice that has been given to me.
Yes.
However,
Google's worse now, though. So
yeah,
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I do think there's a ceiling there. I do think at some point there's going to be something that you are not going to be able to fully comprehend.
I mean, listen, hey, that's, your opinion. I believe in the abdominal human spirit and everybody's ability to learn anything that they want.
I mean, learn it in the time frame that if you're working with a client,
yeah,
get it in under the wire is what I mean.
Right. Yeah. A client.
It is playing with fire
like
a little bit.
A school club.
Yeah. Yes. The most important.
The most important demanding client, a school club where you could just lie and say, I don't do VFX.
And I will say, people in the comments are saying that is VFX as opposed to video editing. You do technically have an out.
How much of video editing is lying? 90%?
Well, let's go lower than that.
89%?
Maybe like 20.
I think a lot of it's lying.
I think 25%. How about that?
25%, yeah, but you're doing it 90% of the time. Well, the rest of it, you're doing the project 3 hours before it's due.
Video editing is 75% sound, 10% video, and then 15% lying. How about that? There you go.
But 15% of the lying is, I almost have it done.
Yeah, and then I'm
for 2 weeks. And then you do it
when you're just snorting Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the guy he did lie. He's not a video editor yet. Is he going to become one?
He could become one.
Depends on how much social anxiety he has, and how much of a backbone he has. Because if he has a backbone, if he has a conscience, he will own up and say, "Guys, I don't know how to do this."
Fair. Yeah.
If he doesn't, he's a video editor. Because he's going to learn how to do it to avoid lying to his friends.
That's fair.
To avoid owning up to his lie to his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had a moment like that?
Yeah.
Like
a minute, all the time.
Okay.
I'm not judging. I'm not. Yeah. No. I'm also a dirty fucking rotten liar.
What's the worst one you think you've ever done, or
the
the most
one?
memorable? How about that?
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, definitely music for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there were entire years where I said I was practicing. I was not
practicing. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
One time. I think the worst was I would lie to my roommate in FSU because she wanted to watch The Bachelor with me and a bunch of her shitty friends. And no hate to The Bachelor. I've grown up since.
No hate to the shitty friends.
I hated hanging out with them. They sucked. So they would pick on me. They would sing Hannah Montana songs really loud at 3 a.m. I did not want to hang out with them. And I would say like, I'm so sorry. I have to go practice. And then I would go to Chick-fil-A, take the Chick-fil-A to go. And I would take it into the music building at FSU where I did not have access to the music building. I would lie to somebody else holding Chick-fil-A and my instrument and say, hey, can you get me in? I lost my card. And they would say, yeah, sure. Never did they ever think this person could be a danger to me and my friends. But they'd be like, yeah, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fucking shit. I hate this place. This place sucks.
Yeah.
They would invite me up into the practice room. I would sit in the practice room, turn off the lights, and eat the Chick-fil-A and sit there and look at my instrument for 5 hours.
Damn, man.
This is pre-TikTok, too.
Wow. So you're like raw
no
dogging
scrolling,
it.
raw dogging, crying, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like the most lie thing I've ever done. I think anything that I've lied about was mostly about visual effects.
In
'cause
like
I
a
fucking
creative
suck.
field.
In a creative
I've definitely
way, yeah.
lied worse than that.
Yeah, in a creative field.
To like my loved ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember very vividly, I've only had one really bad client with video editing.
I remember, yeah.
I'm going to say, but I don't think it was
mad at
mostly
you.
my fault. I don't think it was mostly my fault because I wasn't even given the entire files.
I will say usually with you, it's not really a you thing. It's a you thing in that you procrastinate, but that's
Yes.
like everybody has that.
And I was definitely lying about that. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm making progress.
But they just like wouldn't, it's always like they never send you everything.
Yeah, they didn't send me. So it was an orchestra piece. We
Yeah.
went to it. We recorded it. We got audio on our own end. But
It's not the OPO. It was a different thing.
Yeah, it was a different one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like for a Kickstarter or something like that.
That was really
and we
weird.
were getting paid like maybe $200 or something like that.
It was like video game music. And
Yes.
it was like I think a side project from the OPO.
Yeah, it was like a whole different little like 30-piece something. Yeah.
And honestly, who knows if they even are in the OPO anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were recording. They recorded at like fucking one of the private universities up north. I can't remember which one. It
Up
was like
north?
It was like a 2-hour drive. It wasn't at
wow.
Valencia. No, it wasn't. It wasn't there.
That's crazy.
They went out of their way. I guess because the Philharmonic didn't want to go to Valencia for some
Valencia
reason.
is I've recorded there many times.
But they didn't. Not there. Not UCF. It was like
I've done string stuff in Valencia and they did a really great job.
I don't know which one it is.
That's crazy.
It's one of the private ones.
Jackson. Oh, private?
Yeah, it's a
Up
private.
north?
Yeah. Was it Stetson?
Stetson?
No, it was Rollins. Rollins.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry.
Rollins is not that far away, though. Rollins is like 10 minutes away.
No, it was, I was in Kissimmee at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
You're just over exaggerating. Yeah. It was an hour and a half.
I'm going to, hold on. Now I'm going to look at maps because it was a long ass time.
My friend went to Rollins and we drove over there. It took 10, 15 minutes to do his portraits for his graduating.
Well, never mind
portraits.
then.
Yeah.
All right, well, it was either Rollins or Stetson, I guess. Yeah, maybe it was Stetson, but
Stetson's a bit farther away.
that maybe is why I'm thinking it might be that one now. Because
And
it was
they
yeah. One of those two.
They're a bit weird.
So they recorded there instead of at Valencia.
I love Alfonso. Me and Alfonso go way back.
Mm.
He was. I don't know if he's there anymore. But he
Yeah.
was the orchestra director and he was also the viola teacher. I did a Viola Fest with him when I was in high school and middle school.
Mm,
And he scared the shit out of me
damn.
when I was in middle school that I dropped it. And then I blamed dropping it on the death of my grandmother.
Jesus.
And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, because he would interrogate. He'd be like, why did you leave? And I was like, oh, no, my grandma died. And he was like, okay. But,
Yeah.
teachers are used to my grandma. My grandma did die.
no, yeah.
It was not, I was scared of Alfonso.
No, yeah, I get you. But
And then he wanted me to go to Stetson when I graduated high school. For no reason, I was not good enough. So I don't know what was up with that. Maybe they needed a violist. I don't know.
maybe the students there record it. They're supposed to give it to this orchestra or whatever.
Yeah.
And the head of tech for this orchestra is some guy
Yeah.
that's in the orchestra. And I tried to get in contact
It's probably
with
a
him
dick. Yeah.
and wasn't not being cooperative.
Yeah.
And I was straight up just lying about how far I was for a little bit because
That's real.
I was trying to get it all together, but nothing was syncing up. There wasn't any fresh audio.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming there was 30 recorded tracks and I only got like maybe one,
Yeah.
and it wasn't fitting with like anything. And also it was never synced up because they just I think the people at the college just stopped recording and started recording, so I wouldn't been able to.
Probably.
So I was probably lying a little bit about like what I would be able to handle mentally as an editor. Real. But I do remember I did get paid $200, I think, from it.
Yeah.
But they were pissed. They were so angry.
So mad,
but also they were the most fucking incompetent. I don't even think they ever got their Kickstarter done.
No, because they were on borrowed money also.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah. And they really, really lowballed you too for the amount of work. Because it was
that was going to be,
It was a long time.
Yeah.
And the work that they wanted it would have taken a long time anyway.
Yeah.
But they were really, really belligerent.
Yeah.
Yeah, which it's like, that's what everybody should hear, I think.
No, that's fair, yeah.
But it was also, mistakes you make when you're fucking 19 and you say you can do something and you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I have solidarity with this poster.
Okay, that's fair.
We've all been 19.
I've gotten too old, I think. I've gotten too... Solved it?
Just because you use Canva. I'm a Canva hater, but I also recognize there's 10 of us. There's only 10 of us that don't use Canva. Just because you use Canva doesn't mean you should be burned at the stake. You can learn.
Yeah, you can learn.
You're young enough. King Solomon declares that we don't have to cut the baby in half. It's all right.
Okay. Solved it.
Solved it.
All right, next story.
This one I want to know. I want to know how you feel.
Okay.
R/advice.
Okay.
Parents keep eating my meal prep. I, 21 male, work a physically demanding job that leaves me tired at the end of the day and most of the time. Most of the time I fall asleep as soon as I get home because my mom goes to bed around 8 p.m. I'm not allowed to cook past 7:45 because she says the smell of food keeps her up. So I've tried doing meal prep on Sundays, but by the time I get home on Monday, my parents have eaten one plate each, and by the time Tuesday rolls around, I don't have any of my meals left. I've tried making more to compensate, but it ends the same. Even talking to them hasn't helped. They claim that food prepared more than 2 days in advance is bad for your health.
What?
So I asked if when my mom makes lunch for her and dad, if she can set some aside for me to take to work the next day, but it never happens. Eating out is getting expensive with me not having much left after getting 60% of every paycheck to my parents. After giving 60% of my paycheck to my parents due to my dad being out of work since January, they keep getting on my case for not saving money and wasting it on takeout, but they're not leaving me much of a choice. What do I do?
Wow. Man, you're getting fucked over. Holy shit.
Are your parents the parents from Spirited Away? Where they turn into pigs?
And they eat.
And they eat a lot? That scared the shit out of me. Spirited Away.
I never watched Spirited Away, so.
It's right in the beginning. The parents turn into pigs. And then she's like, oh, my parents are pigs. And then it's like, no, your parents are dead. And she's like, what? And then the rest of the movie is like, I think her figuring that out.
Okay.
But then at some point, there are cute little soot sprites.
Oh.
So.
For that.
Makes up for it, I think.
I don't know how to get out of this situation because they're not being open to. You're already paying them 60% in rent.
And listen, I was gonna harp on parents, but honestly, I hate it anytime somebody is like, "Can you not do this specific thing?"
And they keep doing it.
They keep asking you to do, and then they get on your case about something else that is in direct response to the specific thing.
Yeah, the consequence of not having meal prep because you ate it is I have to go get takeout. And so I'm spending fucking $20 every night as opposed to maybe $4 a meal.
And it sucks too because it looks like, oh, young kid is addicted to takeout when it's no, he's just working really hard.
And he's making meal prep.
Yeah.
He's working he's working on cooking a bunch of food at once. That's crazy that they're like, food doesn't last more than 2 days.
Yeah, man.
I do think some food probably doesn't. But also, I feel like if you're meal prepping, you're probably more likely to freeze it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But they might be like longer than 2 days. Because there are some fucking, I don't know what it is about the generation, like our parents' generation. My parents' generation is a bit different than your parents' generation.
Oh, fair, yeah.
But like in general, I've talked to people my age and our age that have parents in like the Gen X, the older cool, Gen X, the younger boomer generation, where they got weird fucking opinions about how long food lasts.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
My dad was like a baby boomer, like an old baby boomer, and he would eat shit if there was mold on it.
Okay, that's pretty...
It was fucking gross.
Yeah.
I can't have protein shakes because he would scoop out. This is gross. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
He would put it in the magic blender. It wouldn't fucking. Old people eating freaks me out. I'm gonna be honest. This is something that is gonna come up later. My grandma lost all of her teeth. She had one tooth, and she loved toast and jelly beans. So she would take a bite out of the toast. It would have one tooth mark on it, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But then she would eat jelly beans with her one tooth. And listen, if you have misophonia, turn off your ears. Turn off. Come back in a minute. She would go like.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Yeah, or you can come back. I'm sorry.
I'm censoring that. That's I don't want to hear that here later.
Sound.
Yes, yeah.
It was really bad. And it fucking I was a child and I couldn't eat jelly beans.
That sucks.
Because it fucking I was thinking about my grandma smacking her damn teeth, her one tooth on her gum. Because she's eating jelly beans with her one tooth. God bless her, though.
God bless her, yeah.
She had cancer, so it's like she gets all the jelly beans that she wants and whatever.
Yeah.
But fucking my dad, he made like a protein shake, and then the protein powder at the bottom like stuck to the side of the magic bullet.
Yeah.
And he drank the whole thing loud as fuck. And then he gets a spoon.
No.
And he scrapes.
That's pretty
That's some
wild.
shit where it's like, damn, what did you live through that you're just like cool with that?
Yeah, you need to get every caloric piece of material inside the magic. That's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, man. He just did not give a shit what he ate.
Yeah.
For real. He ate beans and rice for 1 full year. Because he wanted to lose weight. He lost 100 pounds. It looked like a straight up like a Draugr from Skyrim where they come out of the fucking walls and they beat your ass.
Damn.
He looked like a skeleton with skin on it.
Jesus.
And people were like, listen, I'm glad that you're not overweight and you're healthy or something.
But
you don't look it. Gain the weight back.
Yeah.
And then he did. And that wasn't what killed him. The weight wasn't what killed him.
God, man.
It was a different thing.
But okay.
Anyway, sorry. What the fuck is it about
people,
Gen Xers, baby boomers, with like the way that food is prepared? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What's up with the Gen Xers and the food? What's up with the Gen Xers airline food? This is a Seinfeld bit, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
Your parents put everything in the freezer and they never dig it out.
My parents, yes.
I know another person who they get meat from their parents get meat from a butcher.
Oh shit.
And they have a whole fridge with meat.
Oh wow.
And they never clean it out.
Really?
And then they try to give the meat away to my friend. And they're like, this is the couple that we know.
Oh, okay.
And they just fucking
no, like
they have to either take it and throw it away, or they're just like, no, I have to check and make sure it's not gonna fucking
kill us.
Yeah.
Guys.
Like I've had multiple conversations with them where I'm like, are you sure your mother isn't trying to kill you?
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet too also that nowadays I'd be even more like anal about it.
Yes.
Because there's like no regulation anymore, I guess.
Because I'm also like, if I make food for 2 days, I'm gonna throw it out a bit.
I do get it. I do think some food should be thrown out after 2 days.
It's harsh though.
However, meal prepping, if you do it correctly and you freeze it, it could last a little while. It could definitely last up to a week at least. But Jesus, why do your parents suck?
Yeah, I don't know. At some point something's got to give. You have to cook food at 8 p.m. then.
Yeah, you have to, because Jesus.
Oh, it keeps me up. Well, too bad. Stop eating my freaking food.
Yeah.
Stop eating my food then.
Honestly,
Either you stop eating my food or I
cook.
I cook. That's what the top comment is cook the food loud as fuck.
Sizzling bacon, dude.
Tell her to fucking plug her nose. I don't know.
Sorry, Mom. I'm doing double bacon burgers tonight. We don't have a smoker outside, so I'm just kind of putting a bunch of fire in the oven. It's just kind of hoping for the best.
Yeah, a bunch of fire in the oven?
I'm putting a bunch of fire in the oven.
Oh.
Just flame broiled.
It's like the fucking, you know that meme that's the like normal people versus me or something? And it's like putting a turkey in the oven and then the me is the like dragon.
Yeah, the
lighting a turkey on fire.
Yeah, that's me. That's me IRL,
yeah, dude. I'm so fucking quirky fantasy pilled, bro.
Solved it, man.
Solved it.
You know what? I'm gonna start with I'll start with this one. How about that? We're not starting, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of
Yeah. Am I the asshole for refusing to sell my house to a landlord?
Who else would you sell it to?
Nowadays. You don't want to give it to a private equity company? What's wrong with you?
or a fucking family.
Or
just like a buyer. First time buyer. Yeah. That someone's going to fucking use the freaking house instead of use it as a freaking Airbnb.
Yeah. No, yeah. I bought a fixer-upper in my 20s with my now ex. I bought him out, but agreed to give him back.
Buying a house in your 20s.
I bought him out, but agreed to give him back his portion of the deposit he paid upon sale, whenever that may be.
Okay.
We've remained friends and we've known each other since childhood. Regardless of that, I still plan to stick to my work 8 years later. I told him that I was in the process of selling the house. He asked me if I had any offers, and I told him, yeah, but from a few landlords. I didn't think that needed further explanation because he knows full well about how I feel about landlords buying up starter homes in lower income areas,
right,
and how strongly I felt about turning this house into a home for myself and the next occupants.
Right.
He's absolutely furious at me for not going for a quick sale because he wants his measly $5,000 back now. I told him no way and tried to remind him of all the offers we made on starter homes that got swept up by landlords. It was devastating. We almost lost all hope of getting on the property ladder. None of them wanted this one because it needed so much work. He's blowing my phone up and told my parents, who are more gently telling me to just go for the easy sale, but I'm in no rush to move and want all my hard work to go to a family instead of someone's business. Am I the asshole? Edit, giving him the $5,000 specifically from the sale has been discussed over messages many times in the past. If I just give him $5,000 now, he could still say I owe him from the sale of the house.
Wow.
Getting him out was a nightmare and he could be pretty nasty. Most of the time he's fine, but he suddenly switches and, quote, goes to war with people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, why can't you just do this?
Because...
But no, you're right. Because if he sues, then he could say that that was a gift. This is that. Wow. Yeah, so you'd have to get him to agree.
Yeah, and that's what all the comments are, basically.
Yeah.
I just think it's...
But he's probably a slimy Sammy.
A sleazy little guy,
sleazy little slimy Sammy.
I think it's so wild still how many... like houses... Because, like, I don't know if I told you this. I remember driving around here, and I saw one of those, like, little poster boards you put in, like, the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it genuinely was, like...
We buy homes
to sell to landlords, like but it was actually
a middleman for the landlords.
Yeah, like it had like what is it? It had the word landlord on it very specifically too. Like,
I mean, I feel one of two ways about that. I mean, the 80% of my mind and body is saying NTA.
Yeah,
let me just say that up top. The majority of me talking is going to be talking about how much you think $5,000 is measly. I know you don't mean it in general. Probably.
I know you mean it in terms of the house that you also bought him out of. Yeah,
because no houses, like all these houses, are expensive as shit.
Yeah,
and when you're talking about money at this level, it's easy to be like $5,000. Who gives a fuck about $5,000? But my first impression was like from his perspective that like if I had $5,000 right now, I'd be jumping for freaking joy.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
And I would be frustrated if it was tied up with my ex. Sitting on some things. Now, when you explain it, yeah, I'm on your side, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about him, but yeah, I mean, if you bought him out, you have the final say on the sale. You don't want to sell it. That's it.
Yeah.
He has to wait for the sale to go through. He can't manipulate people into... And why are your parents... What's up with your parents? Why is he talking to your parents?
And tattling on you?
And also, it's like, why are you friends with this guy who will flip a switch and go to war with people? He sounds like not a good dude. Even if he is good 90% of... Most bad people are good 90% of the time.
Yeah, but it's that 10% that really counts.
And then they just do a bunch of bad, irreversible shit. And then because they're good 90% of the time, they want to be... I don't know, forgiven?
Yeah.
I don't know. That is weird to me, I think. But I'm not trying to victim blame, you know. You didn't, you know. Yeah. I just tell them fucking no. And tell your parents no is my decision.
Yeah.
It sucks too that your parents are
also
calling you.
Yeah.
I don't know why they think they would have any say. They're not, I mean,
living there and they don't own the house.
Yeah.
I don't.
Whose name is on the lease? They have the say. I mean, stuff like this frustrates me because it's like it just comes down to contractual. It's like 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah. A lot of people don't see it that way, though.
No, people want to put in emotions and shit. And it's like, well, no, the reason they're putting in emotions is to manipulate you.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
Because the law doesn't give a shit about your emotions.
Yeah, it just cares about what's written down and, like, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting, especially with how shitty the housing market is, too.
Yeah.
I also feel like...
Also, how expensive is the house?
That's a good point.
Are you putting the house up for like $1 bajillion fucking dollars and you want us someone to have $1 bajillion? You want like Elon Musk to put some shit down on your fucking house?
It's actually it's that $500 million house that was built in LA or whatever. Like it's actually that one. It's just a fixer upper.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we don't know until we see how much the house is going for. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Because like, what are the fucking chances
that it's like, I mean, I know
a family is actually going to want to live here?
Yeah. And I do know right now a lot of houses, I think around here, are going for like $500,000, which is fucking Jesus. So I wonder if it's like, I wonder if it's below market rate also, which also maybe is making it more attractive to landlords where it's like, oh, I'm going to get more in my return quicker.
Yeah. So it might just be like a landlord expecting you to jump on something really quick.
This fucking schmuck doesn't know that this property's worth way more, fucking, and then I can charge it out for rent. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think not the asshole.
I think not the asshole for sure.
Yeah.
But there are some parts where I'm like, if it swung this way, I'm a bit YT. But that's also because I have a bias against people that can own a house in their
That is fair. I agree with that. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I know how it is. r/Tales from the Front Desk.
Hell yeah.
I love these.
These are always great.
These are great. I love the attitude. I love the attitude.
Yeah, okay.
It makes me miss people from hospitality. That shit was fun.
Yeah, fair.
Fire Alarm Fran is what the story is called.
All right.
One of my favorite events at the hotel are when we have fire drills. Oh, wait, we don't.
Yeah.
Especially on a sold-out weekend night with on-site events happening at the same time.
Oof.
It doesn't happen hyper often, but more than a few times during my 10 years so far. And without fail, almost every time we'll get inundated with calls of people asking, is this real? People, the time you're taking to pick up the phone and call is wasted time in an emergency situation. I don't even need to explain why this is a very silly thing to do. But, and all caps on all the words, Fire Alarm Fran took the cake a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
What she did was small, but I had no choice to give her the most stink eye my face could contort to. Not that she cared. Fran is a gangster.
So you gotta respect Fran a little bit.
You gotta respect Fran.
Contrary to popular opinion, you do not have to hand it to Fran.
You do not have to hand it to Fire Alarm Fran. On this particular night, the alarm has been going off for a few minutes at this point, and people are shuffling out. We're directing them out the door and trying to get a hold of the alarm source. Then I noticed a figure in the corner of my eye breaking from the crowd and moving toward the desk. There she was, Fire Alarm Fran, shuffling past me. I looked toward her and said, "Ma'am, I need you to head to the main door immediately." She completely blew me off and went into the marketplace that's next to the desk. She opened the fridge, snatched 2 bottles of water, and then glared at me for a short second.
She's trying to stop the fire.
Before joining the queue. Part of me was stunned at the sheer audacity of this lady, but there's nothing else I could have done nor cared to do at the time.
She's trying to stop them. She's a hero.
She's a hero.
Obviously.
Duh. I simply shook my head and went back to directing the rest of the guests. Thankfully, the fire department showed up a few minutes later and handled the situation. But Fran never did come back to be billed for those waters. Maybe she wanted to help the firefighters.
Yeah, there we go. Damn, I called it. Dude, I know where stories go.
It feels like firefighters stealing the jeans during 9/11, that rumor.
Yeah,
but instead it's a lady stealing 2 bottles of water during a fire alarm.
The biggest heist this hotel's ever fucking seen.
Just in plain view.
Just plain view.
Hey, stop that.
Yeah,
fucking
like what?
No.
No. I'm thirsty.
Listen, God bless her.
Listen, I had to go down 1 flight of stairs. I know some other people had to go up 10 or whatever, but
and
I
I'm
need
getting
my
one
water.
for my husband too.
Yeah.
Or my wife.
I'm a good person.
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, my partner.
My partner.
My
I'm a
loving
good
partner. I'm a
person.
good person. You can't
She
tell me
is a
otherwise.
gangster, not gonna lie.
That is that. Listen, I respect it a little bit, but however,
could never. The social anxiety part of me respects it a lot. Not gonna lie.
Okay, that's fair.
Going through and being like, no.
Like having that attitude, the brazen, like.
Is this like a white thing? Sorry to bring up race,
Probably.
but it is. It feels like a white culture to be really fucking rude to not shitty. You're not shitty. OP's not shitty. To be really fucking rude and shitty to customer service people. Like it feels like a power we're gonna get, like an alt, like a white person alt when we get older. That's like our brain deteriorates, like the shame.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna.
Start
We're just
doing
gonna
shit.
have the impulse to be bad people.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. Like I think
Steal
if I
2
was
water
in my
bottles.
20s and I got a burger and I ordered pickles and there weren't pickles on the burger, in my 20s I would be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah, same.
But then I think, am I gonna have a moment where I'm 65 and I order a burger and I ordered pickles and I don't have pickles on it and I go up and I'm crying and I'm like, give me pickles on my burger.
You pull down
How
the.
dare you? I want a refund. I'm gonna call corporate. You know, like, am I gonna have that?
When's the switch? Yeah.
Or is it like you're born with that in you? Like, are
You have
people
the
in their
gene.
20s doing that?
Yeah. Is it a learned behavior or an
Yes.
inherent behavior?
Nature versus fucking nurture, man.
Yeah.
What makes a fire alarm, Fran?
Yeah.
What makes it? You're in danger. Is it like, what is going through her mind, you know? Like, maybe if I have a water bottle, I'll save myself. Like, individual versus community. Like, you know?
Jesus,
If I just went along with the line, I would be safe with everybody else. But what if I'm not? What if I'm left to die? What if it's like the fucking, the sort of individuality, American exceptionalism mind virus got in her, and she's like, what if I gotta steal a fire axe and a bottle of water to break myself out if they leave me behind.
I gotta cool down the doorknob somehow.
Yeah, you know? She's just seen too many 24 episodes of 24.
Saw a fucking backdraft and was like, oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
If we open any door, the
Don't open any
superheats
door.
is gonna just
I got
ignite.
2 water bottles, don't worry.
Have we ever told the story when we went to see Jack White and the alarm went off?
This is also why I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just remembering that where like I remember that being too where it was happening like outside. Like I don't think the fire alarm was inside.
No,
it was okay.
It was because the building was really old.
Yeah, and I think someone was smoking on a balcony is what happened.
There was a weed convention at the same time as the Jack White convention.
Yeah,
and you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes in the building that we were in because it would trigger the fire alarm.
And also, like, everything was just enclosed. Like, even the balcony was, like, pretty much...
It was the Peachtree building that we were in. So it was, like, really fucking... And you might be in a part of Atlanta, and you might be like, oh, where's that, Sarah? Everything's the Peachtree building. It was in downtown Atlanta in the like, hospial district.
It was on the corner of Peachtree and something else. I don't remember what it was.
That is not gonna make any sense. It's not gonna.
It's on Peachtree
I
Avenue.
grew up on the corner of Peachtree and something else. So did me and everybody else in Atlanta.
I'm sorry that you had a real city growing up. I didn't. Okay.
I know you live next to the cows, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I live next to the cows, and when I go downtown, it's like Mill or something. It's like some bullshit like that.
I'm sorry.
Mill and Colonial.
Listen, I'm fucking sorry that when you, as a kid, were going to go to like fucking
we had rodeo
Outback,
day. All right, I know.
Okay, all right. If you were gonna go to Outback Steakhouse, it took like
that was ethnic
15
cuisine.
minutes.
Yes,
It was like 10-15 minutes to drive there. In Atlanta, it takes 10 hours to go down the street.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
know. All right.
All right.
Outback Steakhouse is ethnic cuisine.
Ethnic cuisine.
You didn't fucking catch that the first time.
No, I did. I just had another joke I wanted to say, and you're trampling all over my line. Now we got to go back in the script. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, this is all scripted, as popular opinion suggests. Yeah.
Yes. Nobody thinks that.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, everybody from Atlanta is gonna be like Peachtree and something. That's the whole damn city.
I can.
But it was the Peachtree Hotel
condom
building. The Peachtree
condos.
condom. It was a horrible place.
Yeah.
The
But I just
place
remember
was nice, but it was
nice.
an Airbnb condo.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
But I just remember that because I know we went down, I think, 11 stories, right?
Yeah.
I think we're on the 11th floor. And I remember immediately after doing the worst fucking, like going down 11 flight of stairs does suck. It's not as bad as going up 11 flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Still bad. We get out and immediately someone's getting out of the elevator. And I was like,
Yeah, nobody gave a shit, man.
are you fucking kidding me? I thought that shit turned off.
No. I mean, it's an old fucking building.
That's true.
They
yeah.
really, and to be fair, and I think I was the one that made the reservation. So I was the one that checked us in. When they checked us in, they were like, this building is made of paper.
Yeah.
This building is made of paper and
It's gonna go down.
paper clips. Like, that's
Yeah.
the entirety. If you do literally anything, please don't do anything other
Yeah.
than sleep. Don't make any noise. Everyone can hear you. This is a horrible place to live. That's why you're only staying here for 2 nights. And it'll be
it's got
fine if
been
you just
rented out,
shut
yeah.
the fuck up, please,
Yeah.
and don't do anything. And I was like, okay, all right.
Cool.
And immediately somebody's smoking weed on like the balcony.
Immediately.
And
And then
you
we
know.
went to Starbucks and we had to walk a mile or something.
we saw
to,
the what the fuck was it?
it was the hotel that they shot that they used for
Loki.
Loki, yeah. And
It
also
was
a
really
bunch of
cool.
other shit too, apparently. But
It
yeah.
was a fun
Yeah.
time. I was wearing my fuck the police t-shirt that I had to fold up because I didn't want to get.
Yeah.
That was when it was right before it became Cop City, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
I don't even remember what year it was. Was it 2021? Maybe.
Maybe.
Fuck, I don't remember. But yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
That was when we saw a woman shshitting
yeah.
on the side of the street. I
yeah.
still think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the guy that was like, he was like, "You cool? You cool?" And we were like,
Sure.
"Yeah." And he was like, "No, do you smoke weed?" And we were like, "Oh no." And
No,
he was like,
we're-
"All right, bye."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit, we fucking
Oh,
failed."
fuck. Damn
Fuck.
it. Lost the test.
God damn it.
Solved it,
bless.
man.
God bless.
God
And we got
bless Atlanta.
scammed.
Yeah, and we got scammed.
Yeah, I love Atlanta.
All right, this one. Sometimes Reddit gets it right with the upvoted posts. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, sure.
All right.
I don't believe you, but okay.
Am I the asshole for not answering the door when my ex's mom showed up at my apartment unannounced?
Uh-huh.
This happened a couple of years ago, but I was talking about crazy mother-in-law stories with a friend, and she thinks I was an asshole.
What?
I have sole custody of my children. My ex and his family live about a 9-hour drive from me. One day at around 9 a.m., there was a knocking on my bedroom window.
And it quotes the Raven, nevermore.
I peek through the bottom of the blinds and just see woman's sneakers. So I peek higher and make eye contact with my ex's mom.
Is it crazy that I'm imagining Anton Chigurh?
No. I think this is pretty, yeah.
So I jumped out the window and got my sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah. All I can think is, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The apartments where I live are not gated, so anyone can drive onto the property, just not go into buildings without a key, which means ex's mom couldn't knock on my door because she couldn't enter my building. Anyway, now that she's seen me, I change and go see why she's there. Only reason why she has my address because a few months back she asked to mail some stuff for the kids, and I dumbly gave her my address.
This is why you gotta deny.
You gotta get a P.O. box if you're gonna do this stuff like this.
There are services that will give you a fake P.O. box that you can give to family members.
Yeah.
It's good shit. I've done that.
We should do that for the show.
Yes, Josh. That's not my thing to do.
Dude, that's like your
oh my
thing
god,
to
I'm
do.
gonna punch you. You treat me like a freaking secretary.
Sarah, hold all my calls for the rest of the day. I gotta read a red story.
Fuck up.
And read the story. Got it.
Oh my god.
Okay. She tells me she was in the neighborhood. I asked her why she didn't call me before arriving and said it was a, quote, last minute decision. I let her in.
I'm being fucking crazy right now.
Have you ever seen the movie Yes Man?
I'm doing impulsive shit.
For
Just
fun.
letting you know, I'm off my freaking rocker.
I let her in and she sees the kids for a bit. When she leaves, I tell her next time she needs to give me a heads up before arriving. And I'm not talking 10 minutes before. I need at least a 1 week notice. So this is where I might be the asshole. About 4 months later, she pulls the stunt again. When I hear the tapping on my window, I know exactly who it is.
Knock, knock, quoth the Raven.
I don't bother looking out the window. She starts calling me. After the 5th call, I answer. She tells me to open up because she wants to see the kids. I'm like, what? I'm not even home. Why didn't she tell me she was coming? I'm 45 minutes away visiting my dad's with the kids. She demands dad's address. I refuse to give it to her. I tell her I have no idea when I'll be home. Yes, complete lie. Anyway, she doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm home. Again, says it was a last-minute decision. I hang up on her. I'm getting texts from X demanding I let his mom see the kids. I tell him what I told her. I'm not home. Imagine my surprise when I hear the police banging on my door a few minutes later.
What the hell?
I don't answer. I get a call from a random number, the police officer. He is there to perform a wellness check because my ex's mom hasn't heard from me in 3 days and she's extremely worried. Also, according to him, it is illegal not to answer the door when a police officer knocks. I tell him she is lying. I just spoke to her on the phone. She showed up unannounced. I made it clear to her not to do that. And I am out with family and I don't need to come back just because she shows up unannounced. She is X's mom and I don't have to talk to her. After that phone call, I get a text from X calling me an asshole and how hard would it have been to let his mom see the kids when she drove all the way there just to see them. I want to make it clear. I don't mind her visiting. I don't mind her being around my kids. But I can't stand her showing up unannounced and demanding to see my kids like that. It was like she was on a weird power trip.
I got a lot of things to say, and they're all really mean, and I'm not going to say them.
Okay.
I think she needs help. I think she needs psychiatric help.
I agree with that.
You're not the asshole.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would call you an asshole if they call the cops on you.
This world makes me sad. That's crazy. This is like parental rights thing. There's like parental rights. There's like a whole thing, and it's like the Moms of Liberty-esque type of person, and usually it hurts transgender children. Yeah, because they're like, well, what about my parent? Shouldn't I have a say? No, you do not have a say in your child's gender identity.
Yeah, they do. Because they're a person.
They know what their gender is. You can't possibly know because you're not them. But this parents' rights thing has gotten so crazy. Now there's like grandparents' rights. Yeah. Now, and it's like, dude, you're another fucking... You can't even be like a citizen of Ireland if you don't have like a grandparent that is born in Ireland. Yeah. And I don't know if that's fucking true, but... Anymore, I'm saying it. I don't care. It bolsters my argument.
That's how...
So, that's how podcasting is. We just lie.
Maybe it was true at one point, because I do remember you've told me that before, multiple times.
Who knows if I said that right at that point? I'm always saying crazy shit. Who knows? That's why you're listening, though. You don't listen to me for being accurate. I said that Dan Giesling did an episode of Bluey last episode. I hallucinated 2 things into one, and everyone had to tell me, like, no, Sarah, that's from Bluey. Do you know how that feels? Awful. It feels really bad. I feel fucking crazy when that happens. But you know what? It's up there, and that's what you guys love chomping on. That's what you love eating. It's succulent. Ooh, it's the little Sarah misremembering all parts of her life because someday I'll have dementia and die.
Oh my God.
I'll die not knowing any of this happened, which makes me feel a bit better nihilistically. Anyway, back to the moment at hand.
Grandparents' rights.
The impulsive, you need to turn around and be like, why is she being so impulsive? I think you should take care of your mother. Yeah. Honestly, she needs to see a doctor. It's not normal to get in your car and drive this 9 hours. Yeah. To see your grandchildren on a whim. That's very strange. That's strange behavior. She might have a disease. Who knows? She might have an illness. You need to control your ex. You need to do it right now so that the police stop fucking showing up at your door and fucking being belligerent on the behalf of some old white lady. Or I don't know if she's white. Who knows what her race is? Some
old lady.
Some lady.
Yeah.
I don't know her age either, I guess.
I guess fair, yeah. I mean, grandparent, so...
Whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean old.
Old. But no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think it is also, and I think another thing that tips me off is the also being willing to lie about, like... Yeah, that's a...
Also, the fact that the police aren't, like, working with you, that's also crazy.
Yeah. That's... Dude... Calling a wellness check is crazy, man.
That's wild.
Someone needs to rein them in. Yeah.
I don't know. The police should not be doing wellness checks.
Agreed. Yeah. It should be a social worker of some sort.
Which, I mean, I know there should be some other system of people that know what they're the fuck doing.
And help people, actually.
Yeah,
instead of just shoot
instead of
people.
just like cops showing up. How many fucking wellness
checks end in...
Yeah, like I'm thinking about Sandra Bland and shit. And I'm like, damn, that fucking... Jesus. I don't know. I hate the concept of a wellness check because it's constantly being abused. I was always worried about my mom ordering a wellness check on me. That's why, like, for a long period of time after I cut off my mom, I would not give anybody my address. I did the thing where I was like, yeah, no, here's a P.O. box.
Send it there, yeah.
And what's crazy, too, is my brothers contacted me. They're like, out of nowhere, they hadn't sent me a birthday gift since I was 19. Yeah. And then 2 or 3 years later, they were like, I want to send you a birthday gift. We hadn't talked for a year and a half. Like, we ended on bad terms, and they, all of a sudden,
hey,
like,
things are chill, actually.
Hey, I want to talk to you. What's your fucking address or what? But I could also tell that they didn't care. Yeah. To actually...
They're doing recon, yeah.
Not that they didn't care to talk to me. I knew that, but I also knew that they didn't care enough about doing the recon good enough for my mom. Yeah. Like, they were bothered by the concept of my mom asking them, can you lie to Sarah to get her address?
Can you manipulate her, please? Thank you.
And they were like, I guess I'll do it because you're my mom, but I'm not going to try really hard.
Yeah, if there's any pushback, I'm going to be like, yeah, she's not giving it.
And I think, like, because, like, my brother Chris is, like, more inclined to do it, I think. But I don't know if I don't know. But they texted me, like, I want your address for... Both of them did independently.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was like, no, sorry. I think I said, like, somebody's stealing our mail. So they had, I think, because you had that happen at your complex. Oh, people were stealing packages, so they gave you, like, a different address. You had to go pick up something at a different address. Yeah. So I said that, and they did not fucking believe me. They were like, okay, you sure? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, okay. And then we haven't talked since.
All right, wrap it up, boys. Yeah. We're good. Mystery solved.
They're like, oh, thank God, I don't have to do shit.
I'm done.
Thank fucking Christ.
Solved it, man. Fuck these people, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fuck these people, man. That's obviously horrible.
Yeah,
obviously horrible.
Yeah, not the asshole. Who would call you an asshole? Stop being friends with them.
Yeah.
Fuck them, man. Holy shit.
No, yeah, that's horrible.
God.
There's so many people in this world, though, that you talk to, and then you say, like, yeah, and then this person called the police on me. They'll be like, oh
so you did a
must
crime.
mean that you did a crime.
You're guilty.
You're an asshole because you did a crime.
I believe it's guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, so...
And you should be allowed to call those people 12 years old in their mind to their face.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Without them, I don't know, getting you fired from your job or something.
It is kind of it's a definitely Karen type thing, too, where it's like calling on like just anyone and being like, yeah.
Yes, it always is a thing.
Jesus, man.
Okay, this shit is fucking hilarious to me. Probably triggering to people who have been cheated on, but holy crap.
All right.
This is funny as fuck. And also I want to know, because this has never happened to me. I want to know, are there other relationships like this where this is fine?
Okay.
But also I kind of know the answer, so I don't know. This is from Am I Overreacting?
Okay.
Am I overreacting for being mad my boyfriend stayed the night at another woman's apartment just because she has a cold or the flu?
He's a hero. He's a medical doctor.
I don't want to be around my friend if he has the
I'm going to be so honest with you. Same.
Flu.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get fucking sick.
I think the most gracious, I'll drop off like a get well. I'll order like an Instacart.
Yeah,
or I'll
I think that's
drive
fair.
by and drop off some sick shit.
Yeah.
I order
like some vitamin C or something. Yeah.
Every time I'm sick and every time Aaron's sick. And I only use Aaron because he's the only friend that lives like near me.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But we offer to each other and we never do it. But we offer to each other, getting each other medicine.
Yeah.
But we never do it because usually we're at an age now where we have a stock of medicine.
Yeah, just waiting to be used for, yeah.
Yeah. But all through our 20s, that's what we would. I think that's the normal friend shit. But I would not stay in his house and take care of him.
God, no.
Unless he really needed me to.
No,
but
that's
for a cold or the flu.
Cold or flu,
No.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hours and I would go home.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay the night.
Plus, also, I think I'm bothering him because he's sick. I haven't read the post yet. Let's start. I'm 27 female. Too old for this shit. I'm 27 female currently in another state.
Okay.
My boyfriend, 27 male, has made friends with my friends, including Stacy, 35 female. Last night I got suspicious after this message exchange after wanting my boyfriend to watch a funny TikTok video. Stacy is a young, healthy, and fit woman, so I wouldn't think that a cold or the flu would put that much danger that she needs someone to stay with her.
I mean, you never know, but yeah.
Who knows? When Stacy, this is eventually OP video chats with Stacy to make sure that she actually is sick.
Okay.
When Stacy and I video chatted, she actually looked sick. Her nose is red, chapped, and swollen. She was sneezing and smiling, and sneezing and sniffling, but she didn't cough once. Her breath was fine. She looked sweaty but not feverish. She was even smiling.
Okay.
This morning, I video chatted my boyfriend, and he did indeed stay at Stacy's. Stacy still had her red nose and she was sneezing, but she was walking around in regular pajamas. I feel like I shouldn't even have to tell them how mad this all makes me. Am I overreacting? Now here are the texts.
Okay.
Okay, boyfriend. I'm going to do the classic boyfriend.
Do it.
It might color your opinion. I don't know how else to
It's
differentiate.
a little weird so far. So I don't know if my opinion's going to be changed too much. But
Yeah.
let's see.
I am going to do my
Boyfriend voice, yeah.
I love that video. Also, Stacy's really sick with this flu. I'm going to stay the night.
Footnote. Just real quick. I'm going to say the night, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, P.S.
Not important. Just
letting you know. What do you mean? Does she need to go to the hospital? What are her symptoms? Sneezing, stuffy nose, runny nose, sore throat, cough, etc. What's her temperature? Is she sweating? Is she having trouble breathing? Normal temp. She's sweaty from the steam thing and all the layers. No trouble breathing. Babe. And then like a million ellipses. No fever? That sounds like it's just a cold. What are you even doing for her? Why do you need to stay over? Taking care of her. Message her or video chat with her since you have so many questions.
Okay.
Or I'll read it a different way that isn't like shitty.
Okay, all right.
Message her or video chat her since you have so many questions.
Okay.
Could be that.
Could be that.
Could be that. Since you have so many questions. But it's not like...
It's not, we're not
capital
super...
SO.
Yeah.
It wasn't written that way.
Fair.
But who knows intonation over text?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm
Me
neurodivergent.
neither. Yeah.
I'm going to video chat with her. Talk to you in a bit. Period. Also.
Okay.
Pissed off.
Yeah, that's sus. That's
still
weird,
sus. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's weird. Why would you? I don't want to hang out.
Because, benefit of the doubt, which I'm only going to give a little bit because I do get like, if you're sick, right, like you can not have everything right and you're still able to walk around and you can still be like smiling and like sick, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
However,
if I'm really,
if I'm really sick, I'm
not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm bedbound.
I will say no fever is like, I feel like the nail in the coffin.
Even if
like,
you don't feel a fever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because usually if you have a fever, like I feel like I have a fever sometimes and I do not have a fever.
Yeah.
I guess my logic is if I really have a fever, I would feel like a lot like I have a fever.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's like there's some people that get clammy and they actually do. Sometimes I feel like it's like that where it doesn't feel like I do, but I do.
It does feel weird that I'm now thinking about it because it's not like there's no coughing and it's mostly sneezing. It feels more like allergies or something.
Well, I mean, it's probably what a cold.
It probably is a
or
cold, but
flu.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to diagnose.
We are doctors here, actually.
Yeah, that's not. We can't do that
I know.
through somebody's text post of this person. Like we're 2 or 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon away from her.
Fair.
We
Yeah.
can't diagnose her.
But why would you say the night? Why would you say the night?
And not offer up any other explanation
Other than
she's sick.
Sick, yeah.
Like traffic's really bad, or
yeah, even
I
like
don't
something
want to
like
fucking drive, or it's too late,
or you got to cook food for her or something like.
I guess that would to me that would be like that's romantic.
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta make a Campbell soup can for.
And it's like I'm sure there's people that like don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think this one
But obviously this matters.
this is
to
crossing
OP.
a boundary. Yeah.
And so
Why
would you do that?
why would you do this?
It feels like you're causing a problem in your relationship for no reason.
Yeah, even if you're not doing anything, in reality not doing anything suspicious.
I don't deny that long distance works, but I feel like this is like one of those you know how on the internet people are really against polyamory? They think it's like hell.
Yeah.
And the people that are in happy polyamory relationships are like lying.
Oh yeah. It's stupid, dumb.
It's
Yeah,
so dumb. I think it's just a different relationship style.
Yeah.
But long distance, I feel like has a similar evil on it, where people are like, long distance never works. I don't deny that long distance could work, but I only see the shitty examples of, I don't give a fuck. I'm essentially telling my partner I'm cheating, knowing that they're insecure because they're in a different state.
Yeah. You're doing it with a friend also, like one of her friends.
And it's like, I wouldn't tolerate that if you lived next door to me.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's shitty behavior regardless of it being in another state, but it's extra shitty knowing that
you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and that's interesting behavior to me, just on like a scientific human behavior type thing.
Yeah.
Because it feels like, this might be the Sarah depression talking, because this is something I consistently think of when I'm really depressed. Why do people kick people when they're down? That's really weird to me. I never think to do that.
Is that like a power thing, do you think, where it's kind of like, since I'm
you can't
doing
do
better,
shit because you're in love with me and you're in a different state. I'm gonna essentially tell you and make you mad that I'm gonna cheat on you. Because he could have just lied and said no.
You could have said he went home. But yeah, so why?
Unless she has like your location or something. Maybe that's the case. And it's like, I have to make up a lie to be here, but then make up a better lie.
Yeah.
So you didn't even put any effort into the lie.
Yeah.
So what's up with that?
That is...
Like, don't cheat.
Yeah.
But why be so blatant and disrespectful about it also?
If you're
gonna cheat, do it good. And
I'm
joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Sarah's
Don't
official
cheat.
position. There we go. But no, yeah. It's just weird.
It's strange.
Yeah, I'd break up, I think.
I
sadly.
would too. But I don't know. Maybe
it was nothing. I don't know. Fuck, but...
It's really funny to be like, maybe they're just not compatible. He wants to cheat. She doesn't want to date a cheater.
He's a hero.
They're
He's
not
helping the sick
compatible.
and poor.
She doesn't want to date someone who's a heroic man. That's so fucking funny.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of the counter argument, and it's
there's
not
none.
good.
There's none.
Which is so funny to me because it's just your friend's sick.
Yeah.
I don't even think they had sex because she's still walking around being sick.
Yeah.
It's not like the next day she woke up in lingerie.
Yeah.
She's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
You're just nuking your relationship for no reason.
For no goddamn reason, man. Solved it though, man.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my friend his quote invention doesn't count?
It's a calculator that doesn't work.
Chat GPT. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah.
My own joke.
There you go, yeah.
Claps in the comments.
My friend and I like to go out for sushi. On more than one occasion, he claimed to have invented a new sushi roll. What does he mean when he says he invented it?
Let's go, man.
He came up with a list of ingredients he likes and told a chef to make it for him. Was he just joking around? No, he definitely spoke like he was proud of himself for inventing it. He even gave the sushi roll a name.
Let's go.
Fisherman's Delight.
Isn't that a dish in Stardew Valley?
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
I think it is.
I told him, you can call it an invention if you want, but that would make anyone who has ever made a custom order using a Taco Bell app just as much of an inventor.
Why not?
That made him upset, and he thinks everyone will clearly see that I am the a-hole. The guy is almost 40. I would expect a 12-year-old to say this, and his parents would be like, sure, buddy, congratulations on your invention.
We're putting it right on the fridge.
What's in the ingredients of Fisherman Delight? We have to.
He doesn't say?
Doesn't say it.
YTA.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see.
YTA.
Okay.
You needed to put the ingredients and you didn't put it in there. That's
God,
crazy.
Hold on. So
You're
hold on a
karma
second.
baiting, bro.
Have you ever YTA? Have you ever had fun in your life? Is a good one. What is it?
Is that what the top comment?
It's like the second top comment.
That's kind of how I feel, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Info. What is the Fisherman's Delight? No answer so far.
If it's fucking crazy, NTA. If it's fucking crazy, YTA actually, because then it's a good dish.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you get the California roll, right? Like someone had to have made that.
Yeah. Someone that loves cream cheese.
Yeah. Some little freak that loves cream cheese.
Some little freak loves cream cheese. That's me.
Why are you such a Debbie Downer?
Yeah, what the hell? I didn't realize that's usually an unpopular opinion that I have. Is that why are you being such a slump?
Yeah.
What you doing slumping over there?
I feel like even if you like your job title was inventor, I wouldn't take this personally.
Honestly, I think it's more of a 12-year-old action to hear a word misused, maybe. Misuse is funny, though. Talking about words that are
not
misused.
Used good, yes.
But yeah, no, someone using a word, misusing a word.
Yeah.
It's more of a 12-year-old behavior to hear of someone and they misuse one word and to be like, oh, is it that? Oh, is it that and not this? Actually,
I got the fedora, the tips
it's actually
fedora.
this fucking other word. Like, get off the internet, go outside, touch fucking grass, and eat the Fisherman's Delight or whatever the fuck it is. It gives you 40 plus fishing skill, and it allows you to catch the ghost fish. All right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you need that shit for the specialty fishing bundle.
That is true. Yeah. I will say, too, I do think about it. Maybe invention is the wrong word, but you did make a recipe.
Joe runner?
I still think making a creative recipe is kind of cool.
No, yeah.
And also, I think bringing up the Taco Bell thing is really funny because the amount of times now fast food, like they'll use celebrity orders and like kind of parade that around as like a little deal.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't call them inventors, but like clearly they did something a little bit different and it caused people to enjoy it. Like, and people followed it, you know?
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
You know, that's like a job, right? Is to work for a fast food chain and like make a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that stolen valor?
Is
then?
that stolen valor?
If you're just ordering different food.
He didn't say it was fucking Tesla. He said he made a fucking new sushi roll.
This is a Tesla and like you're being an Einstein of getting ready to steal some fucking ideas, man.
No, you're not even being an Einstein. You're just like a guy that's like, I could do that. And nobody knows who the fuck you are because you didn't do it.
Electricity, honestly, I don't think anything's gonna happen from it.
It is funny though, using Tesla as an example. When I think didn't he like steal some shit?
Probably. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I don't truly know, but the people that know that fact will
they'll figure it out.
Tell me for sure.
Yeah.
And no hate. I want to know what the current opinion is of that.
I want to know so bad. We got to find this person.
It's got to be a bunch of different fish, though, right?
Probably.
Just got to be a bunch of different types of fish.
But what if it is a bunch of weird fish that like no one's ever tried before, and it's like actually really good?
I think it would be really funny if this is in America, and by America I mean the U.S. of A.
Yes,
because
God bless.
Yeah, God bless. They probably know more about fish in Canada, but in the U.S. of A, it's just like it's a bunch of fish that are essentially just all white fish. So it's just one type of fish piped into the middle.
Yeah.
And I know that's not how they make sushi, but
it would be funny.
That would be really fucking funny. Also, like, anybody can make sushi, make it at home. It's so easy to make sushi.
That's true, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I love sushi, man.
Yeah. Solved it, man.
Why the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No fun.
I didn't realize the whimsy thing because I invented the concept of whimsy.
Yeah, it's a copyright of ours, and we really gotta start suing people.
I know there's so much money out there for us to get. But I invented the concept of whimsy with that one TikTok about the photo.
Yeah,
of a sunset, and I didn't expect it to blow up as much as it is. And people really need whimsy.
Yeah, yeah,
and the last time I talked about this, I don't remember if it ever made it to air on that episode, but I did say, like, there's like some people that are like anti-whimsy because they're equating it to like just let people enjoy things. I don't hear anything from them anymore. I think they're gone. There's been a resurgence of the whimsy. People love whimsy, man. I gotta get on that. I gotta capitalize the whimsy of it all.
Yeah, get on the whimsy, man.
I don't know how to do that.
How do you capitalize on a concept?
On whimsy.
Yeah.
The concept of being whimsical in your life because fascism is taking away everything that you love.
It's an uphill battle, I think, is what we're learning right now.
How do you capitalize the human spirit? You know what I mean?
The indomitable human spirit also.
Yeah. How do we dominate?
How do we dominate here?
It's all
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Me time?
Yeah, it's you make with the story woman. Fisherman's delight, yar har.
No, remove my moderator.
No, what was it?
I don't remember.
All right, well.
It wasn't really memorable. All right, I'm going to read this D&D circle jerk, and if it has anything to do with how women are bad at playing D&D, I'm not going to do it.
We're pulling out. Okay, cool. It'll just be a bleep.
So the original post, this is a D&D circle jerk of an original post that was deleted, so I don't have access to that information.
Okay, so we get to speculate on what it was.
It's a funny concept.
Okay.
That I think we can talk about.
Okay.
The title is Cruel DM Wants to Claim Ownership Over an NPC He Runs and Role Plays.
How dare he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very small thing, but it keeps bothering me. I've tried to communicate this, but it never ends well, and now I'm just kind of gaslighting myself into thinking I am the asshole here. I'm in a campaign with my best friend / roommate as the DM. My character in the campaign is pretty high maintenance, parentheses. I roleplay myself, who is high maintenance, end parentheses.
Don't need to call me out here, Jesus.
You're the least high maintenance.
But I play myself, yeah.
Oh, okay. Even in the game, you're not, which makes sense because you roleplay yourself.
Not fair.
But I knew I wanted him to have a love interest. So since character design is literally what I do for a living and I am currently at school for, I designed my character's love interest. Gave him a name, personality, backstory, designed his family, figured out his dynamics with my character, etc., etc. Basically, I made this character because I don't trust my DM to handle it. When I handed him over to my DM to play, everything was fine. They played him pretty well. He didn't work the shaft as much as I'd have liked, but it's whatever. Now, whenever I refer to him as an OC or as quote-unquote birthed from my mind vagina, the DM gets really pissed and says that he's their character and insists that they helped make everything about him just because, quote-unquote, he was tweaked to fit the setting and themes of the campaign.
Okay.
They didn't. Brownie face.
Checkmate.
Brownie face. His name is from a meme that I found. Parentheses. His name is Pepe Frog. End parentheses. His backstory is from my own little brain. We both had designs for him. But since I'm the person who specializes in this and my DM is a trash goblin, we went with my design. All of these things, but they still say that he's theirs? When I say how I literally made him from scratch and all they do is play him in the campaign, incorporate him into their story, and narrate extensive sexual acts with my character, and nothing more, they keep rolling their eyes at me and convincing others he's theirs. Again, it should not be a big deal, and I'm aware this is a very childish thing to be upset over, but I love this character. He's so insanely special to me. My PC's backstory is very well inspired by my own, and his love interest is based off of the kind of person I know I would love to have in my life. It's totally healthy, I swear. Please tell me I'm correct and my DM is wrong. Heart emoji. I want to edit. I want to note that my DM is only a lowly graphic designer who makes logos. Someone that like that lacks any creativity at all.
Shit. All right. Wow. Yeah.
Before we get into the nitpicking this and the advice part, you know?
Yeah.
I love these. I love a circle jerk. I love me a circle jerk because it really paints the portrait of a guy that has. There's always so much venom behind it. And
yeah.
I really think, and maybe it's because I'm one note.
I don't think you're one note.
Oh, thanks. But it's like.
Dunk.
There's like, what happened to you?
Yeah, I get it.
What happened to you? Why do you. Are you the person that wrote this circle jerk? I feel like is a graphic designer DM.
Yeah, that's that had someone
tell him that he's shitty at art or something.
And bad at fake sex.
And bad at fake D&D sex, or was upset that his players made a character, and I don't know. Okay, I think, but now to get into the actual meat and potatoes of the thing, I think you both created him.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a collaborative story.
I think if a playwright and an actor can both agree that, you know, like the playwright wrote the character up and then the actor made the character theirs and brought him to life, that they're both creative products.
Yeah.
Then you can both come to the conclusion that
both of you are.
Yeah, because this is apparently a real thing. Like, somebody was upset that the DM, like, they made their own love interest for their own character, and then DM was like, nah, he's my NPC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I can understand maybe being a little annoyed, I guess, but also
I think it's both of it's weird. Like, I don't even understand the concept of ownership over an NPC.
That's a little weird.
I think both of you are too in the ass of D&D, and you need to get out of the ass of
D&D.
if
you're talking about, like, no, I got control of this fucking character.
They're not real.
Yeah, they're just...
They don't exist.
Mind. Theater of your mind, goddammit.
Yeah.
And what am I thinking?
You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it normal for people to make their own NPCs to add into the game? Like, player characters, like, make their own NPCs?
I wouldn't be mad about that.
Okay.
I think, like, as a DM, I mean, I'm so loosey-goosey, you could tell me, I really want this to happen with my character.
And you'd figure out a way to, like, make it happen?
Yeah. The only thing I would worry about happening is if you came to me and you were like, you're not playing it right, like a kid, you know? That I would just be like, man, I really don't want to think of my boyfriend as a kid. Fuck. I really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know? But sometimes people are like that.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I'm sure it happens all the fucking time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't give a shit only until someone is like, no, play it this way. Then I'm immediately, and I think, and it's a hair trigger line. It's not fair. I'm going to be like, you play it then.
Yeah.
You fucking play it then.
I'm out.
I'm not doing this. Any criticism? Fuck you. No, not doing that.
All right, okay, that's fair.
Unless it's valid, unless I fucked up.
And you can recognize it.
And I know I fucked up.
That's fair. I can understand. I mean, it's a skill to recognize legit versus kind of shitty criticism, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not good at that. But like, and this is fucked up. You got to play my emotions too. You got to play my game also. I'm the game master.
Yeah, it is.
So you're playing my game.
It's a give and take of emotions and ideas.
Sometimes, though, I wish with our group, I wish you guys would be like, and then this happens. I want this to happen. Like, one of our friends is really good at talking to me about stuff, and I hope I'm good at delivering on that. Everyone else, you just kind of expect things to happen, and I have to guess.
I want things to happen to me, not because of me.
Which I know you are, yeah. But it frustrates me when there's not communication, because I try really hard to make the games good. And I want to make sure you guys are good.
Yeah.
And then there's just constant, like, oh, man.
No.
And I'm like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I worked so fucking hard. I'm going to fly over there. I'm going to punch you.
That's so
to
fucking
death
funny.
with my bare hands. I'm going to do that. I'm not role-playing sex, though.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's wild, yeah.
People do that, though.
And I know this is different, but I do remember, I don't know, I don't really agree with this, but I do, and maybe I agreed with this at the time because it inflated my ego. I remember early on in college, because I needed to take a drama class for the film school, the drama teacher was very specifically like the only I don't agree with the only, but the most creative person in the production is the writer who wrote the stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess to an extent, yeah.
I don't know,
I do
it's weird.
Yeah, I do think that a actor does bring more to it the more I think about it.
Do you think that was real, or do you think that was them just trying to say something so writers don't kill themselves? You know?
I mean, I guess I'm still alive, so that's
that's
possible.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes when you're in a art form that's so isolating, teachers have to say shit that's not fucking true at all to stop you from killing yourself.
Yeah,
you know?
It's possible.
Like in music, it was always like, someday you'll join a union and you'll get money. if you try really hard, make sure you get into a union and they would write on the board a dollar amount. This amount, at least.
Yeah.
And if not, then you tell the union that they're not paying you right.
Yeah.
All right? And I assume it's to stop musicians from taking bad jobs and killing themselves.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I assume. Because we were like, I think half of us aren't even in music anymore. But it was like, we were all a bag of nerves anyway. So he at least just had to pretend like he believed in us.
Yeah, fair.
So
that is the job of the teacher, yeah.
So that we wouldn't die.
Yeah.
And we'd keep showing up to class.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Like one time I looked so fucking I'm gonna say suicidal. But like I was
so depressed.
I was so depressed.
There you go.
And I was sitting outside waiting for orchestra to open, and I had my instrument case on my lap.
You told me that, yeah.
And I looked like I think like I was dead. I think I was like slumped over like if I could, for the audio listeners, I think if I could make a sound that looked like what I was like Ugh.
Yeah, okay.
That's the sound.
Okay.
And this guy, he was kind of short. He was an older man. He was like 50s, 60s, I think. He used to be a dancer. He used to be a tap dancer.
Huh.
And he did tap dancing at the Cedar Heights, Cedar Rapids, whatever it's called. There was some fucking like theme park where
okay.
he was just trying to do any sort of music.
That's Six Flags?
No, it's not
okay.
Six Flags. It's some sort of specific, really like up in the Midwest, North Midwest.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or Northeast. He was that kind of guy, like from Michigan, and he wanted any sort of creative job, and he was a tap dancer, and he also did band instruments. He was a band director, and he got a job at this place, and it was like, you made it if you're from this state.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, whoa, we made it in the arts if we got this gig for the summer.
Yeah.
And he had to dress up like a big fucking ice cream cone. That was the job.
Wow.
And then he had to tap dance around. And so he would just kind of run around like a Mickey Mouse character. Like a character from the show Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
From like a Disney character. And he was just running so happy, this 60-year-old man, and he sees me, a 19-year-old clad in black, over my viola, which looked like a baby's coffin. And I'm fucking slumped over, and I'm like, ugh. And he just walks over and he leans down. I can see that he gets so sad, like a Disney character would get sad.
Yeah.
And he slaps me on the shoulder. Like, buck up. Buck up, you'll make it. He knew I wasn't gonna fucking make it. I knew I wasn't gonna fucking make it.
He just wanted to make sure that he wasn't.
Make sure that I didn't go home and kill myself.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure he was not the
and
reason.
God bless him. Do you know how many times I had to tell people in the hallways of the music department? There was literally a guy. I don't know if I told you this.
Okay.
There's literally a guy who was like, Sarah, I think I'm gonna kill myself because nothing matters. I've given fully into nihilism, and because I knew about nihilism, I was like, so that's fucking stupid, isn't it? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, if you kill yourself, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, I'm gonna punch you up because I need you to still be here. I didn't know who the fuck this guy was, but I'm telling him like, don't kill yourself, you idiot. You freaking idiot. And he was like he was just like an edgy guy. And he was like, well, nothing matters, so who cares? And I was like, I fucking care. I decide to care. I'm deciding to care right the fuck now. You better stay here, you little bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you so aggressive? And I just made him laugh because I was so aggressive. And he was like, okay, sure, I won't kill myself. And I was like, yeah, fucking don't, idiot, loser. And then I think like 3 months later, he had a girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, thank you for telling me. He literally was like, thank you for telling me not to kill myself. I went to go see my brothers, and my brothers, we were in like a photo booth with me and my brother.
Oh, yeah.
And I was reading The Road, Cormac McCarthy. Okay. I was reading it on the way there, and I put the thing back in the book, and it was a library book, so I gave it back, and I realized that I lost that photo. And so I was like pissed that I had lost it. This was before I met you, by the way.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then I was doing #Yikes band rehearsal, and I think I had met this guy. It was post my dad dying. I had just been in a therapy session, the worst therapy session I'd ever had, where the lady was like, "Your dad's alive, just talking to a candle." And I was like, "I'm an atheist. I don't believe in this shit." And he's like, "You gotta believe in something, man." And I was like, "No, I don't.
God.
I actually don't, though."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, be nicer to your mom. Get out of here." And I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
I'm
that's
leaving.
crazy.
But I met a guy in the waiting room of that therapy session who was going to be our drummer for our band.
Yeah.
This is the first practice session with this guy. And the dude that I told not to kill himself runs in and gives me a photo of me with my own brother
Oh, wow.
that I'd lost. And I was like, what? I got so mad. I was like, how did you get this? Did you steal this from my bag? Because I thought it was in my bag. And he was like, no. But he wouldn't tell me. And I was like,
that's a little wild, but
I was like, what do you need to tell me right now? Where the fuck did you get this? Did you fucking steal my shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? He was like, see you later. I was like, what?
Out into the night.
And the drummer who I had just met, I'd met now twice, was like, do you want me to go beat him up? And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Come to find out later, it was in the book, and his girlfriend was reading Cormac McCarthy, and she found it, and she was like, how did you like it? I was like, I fucking hated it. It sucked ass. And she was like, oh, I really liked it. And I was like, okay, your girlfriend's smarter than me. I don't know. Anyway, now he's the director of an orchestra in Cuba.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So don't kill yourself.
There we go.
Is
there we
the
go.
point.
Yeah. Solved it.
Or I'll be mad at you.
I don't even remember what the original post was.
Something about dying.
I guess, maybe. All right, final story of the night.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to stop yelling at the TV during football games? I didn't even finish.
Are you the asshole for telling your boyfriend, asking your boyfriend to stop yelling?
It could listen
the TV during football games. I heard the rest.
Okay, all right. What if it was like stop yelling at the person who murdered his parents? You didn't fucking know.
Don't do that. It's so funny though to see like a murder on TV and yell, and then your partner to be like, "Stop it!
You fucking calm down."
Oh my god, you're so loud.
God, you're so dramatic.
Crazy. Oh my god. No NTA. Is what I'm gonna say. Maybe NTA.
Okay, all right. Okay, there we go.
But God,
so
doesn't this world fucking suck ass?
Yeah. I'm honestly too embarrassed to ask any friends that I'm close to for help, so I made this throwaway. I've never done this before, so if I do something wrong, please let me know.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so me, 23 female, my boyfriend, 25 male, have been dating for 2 years now, and he absolutely loves football. Like, loves it.
I don't know, does he? He's yelling at it. Doesn't seem to like it that much.
Every Sunday and some weekdays, he's always plants himself on our couch, we live together, watch football, and just yells at the TV. Like screaming at the refs, cursing out the players, cheering loudly when someone makes a good pass, etc. The problem is I didn't grow up in a household where yelling was considered safe. My dad was abusive whenever he raised his voice. It was... I'm not laughing at the story. I'm laughing at Sarah's response. Sorry.
It's just crazy to be like, the problem is I was abused. So am I the asshole if I
Some people need the reassurance.
I know. It's just so... When you're out of it, it's so wild. But I get the feeling. And it makes me sad that it could even happen.
Listen, we don't have an empathetic society, too, so I get it.
I'm not laughing at OP. I'm laughing at the logical conclusion that she maybe told her partner, hey, please stop. And he was like, no! Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't care that you were abused. I'm gonna yell.
God damn it.
What do you mean? Okay, sorry. I'm jumping ahead of it, though.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's all possible
good.
That didn't happen.
Okay. My dad was abusive whenever he raised his voice. It was almost always followed by something worse. My boyfriend knows this, and even though I have not one doubt in my mind that he would never lay a hand on me, the sound of him yelling, even when it's at the TV and never me, makes me really anxious and uncomfortable. It was never a problem before, and we only moved in together this summer. But with football season starting up and still being pretty fresh and it's already bothering me this much, I don't know how much longer I can handle it. 2 days ago, I tried to nicely bring it up and was honest, saying his yelling felt aggressive to me and it brings up bad memories. I asked if he could tone it down or find some other way to get his excited energy out. He got upset when I said it felt aggressive and told me that hurt his feelings. He told me... yeah, he told me he's just passionate about football because he grew up in a very sports-centered home. He added that I was overreacting because he's nothing like my dad and would never hurt me. He's been a little moody and avoiding me ever since, and I feel guilty now. If I could, I'd just go into another room in our house, but you can literally hear his yelling from every spot, and I just don't think it's sustainable for me to try to leave every time he decides to watch football. So am I the asshole for asking him to stop yelling? Okay, so we all in this house, we know the answer is not the asshole. Would you be amazed, Sarah, if there were some people in the comments, because Reddit did deem not the asshole, but the top comment apparently refers to people being like,
why can't you just go outside and deal with your shitty boyfriend?
People apparently are so football pilled.
I mean, that's why it's not football pilled, it's abuse pilled. It's still abuse. Like he's the fact that he's like moping around saying that she's overreacting. She's not overreacting. He's invalidating her feelings. That's still abuse. They are just saying you should settle for this behavior because this is a culture of abuse against women. Like, it's still violence. Yeah. And it's because she's been abused. If your boyfriend yells and if your boyfriend throws shit, it's a matter of time. It might be a matter of time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say might because you shouldn't diagnose people as abusive through a Reddit post.
No, yeah.
And you can't really diagnose that shit until, you know, it happens. But it's red flags when somebody is, I'm loud. I'm loud on this podcast. But I don't want to yell. If I know that you're hurt because I yelled, which has happened before.
Yeah.
That bothers me, and I'm apologetic because the last thing that I ever want to do is hurt you.
Yeah.
Ever. So if you go to him and you say, hey, it was, you know, because of the abuse, and he's like, I can't believe you would say that. That sucks. That's not the right literally fucking calling me reaction.
Your dad. That's crazy. Yeah, no.
And it's like, no, he's a person that's ready to be in a healthy, emotionally stable relationship will hear that. And yeah, it's a tough conversation to have. No, he didn't. Maybe he didn't. If I give him the benefit of the doubt, he didn't mean for it to hurt you. But he can still say sorry. I'm gonna try to tone it down at least, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You know? It's not, I can't believe that you would say that to me, blah, blah, blah. Because then it's what? You're expected to suck it the fuck up?
That's another thing, too, that I find interesting about this, where it's like, because my family did it, it's like a weird, like, cyclical, like, passing down the torch of...
No.
Like, yeah, and it's like...
People do think that about yelling, and I think that's wild.
Yeah, no, it's not. And even if it's just towards... I know it's in the culture of, like, a lot of places where you watch football and you yell at the refs because loud, Yeah. But you don't have to be.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
people really get up in their fucking. I mean, I came from a loud family. Everybody was really loud, and I don't just mean my mom. My mom would yell because she felt like she needed control over situations, and we would all get really loud and really chaotic. And it wasn't hell the entire time. Sometimes it was fun. Sometimes it was a fun energy. Sometimes honestly, I miss it. It being really loud and chaotic. Because it was fun sometimes.
Yeah, and they're in the... Yeah, I get that.
But it doesn't matter because I love the people I love, and if they can't be around loud noise... Like, if you had PTSD because... I don't know. If you had PTSD from loud noises because you were in Afghanistan... Yeah. And you came back and you have PTSD... Like, the clinical... the most boilerplate PTSD you possibly could have... And your boyfriend just loves fireworks.
Yeah.
And you said to him, hey, so when you light off fireworks, I feel like there's bullets around.
Could you maybe, if you want to really see fireworks, go somewhere else?
Do you think him saying you're overreacting is cool?
No.
And honestly, if you switch the genders too, do you think that's cool, or would
No.
you kill her? Would you kill her and bury her in the river?
Yeah.
What would you do? Huh? Because I think
Yeah.
that describes a lot about you, not you, Josh, but
No, yeah.
the general you that I'm arguing with right now, and people in general, how they do not give a fucking shit about emotional abuse.
Yeah.
Or abuse in general, honestly. Because she's expecting to get hit. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
You said to me, I'm expecting to get hit when you do this thing. I'd be like, okay, yeah, and I never
stop.
This is your home. I don't want you to expect to get hit.
Yeah. If your visceral reaction, I can understand and recognize that it's not because of me. I will respect your, like...
To me, that's common sense.
Yeah.
And it's kindness. Kindness is common sense. So that's like the bare minimum of being in a relationship.
And I guess that's my thing. It's like, that's something that's not...
Yeah.
Common sense isn't common, and kindness isn't really great, like a virtue anymore, I guess.
I don't know, but I fucking hate that OP is dealt with. And I also hate, too, at the beginning, that OP is like, I'm sorry if I do something wrong. Because I've been there too.
Yeah.
And then Reddit is like, well, yeah, you should just fucking go get your nails done.
Which I will say, I'm happy that it is still not the asshole, but it is still wild that people are so, and I'm not even like a sports ball person, right? I think you can enjoy football and sports, like,
yeah, no,
for sure. But I do think it is wild that we're just allowing people to like if you go to like a Buffalo Wild Wings and like everyone's just straight up yelling at the TV.
Well, and even then it's like, okay.
At least there it's like, I guess it makes sense. Like it's a performative, like.
I know it's going to be wild at the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's going to be loud at the football stadium, so you don't go to the football stadium.
Yeah.
It's in your house.
Yes.
Your name is on the lease, I assume.
Yeah.
Where is your safe space from this stuff?
Yeah, especially if there's nowhere in the place that you can't hear it.
This is in your house.
Yeah.
Because usually with, like, holidays and fireworks posts, we get it. It's a similar argument.
Yeah.
Am I okay with telling my neighbors to shut the fuck up about fireworks? Am I okay doing fireworks in my own yard? I don't want to offend anybody. What do I do? What's the appropriate way to go about this? Because I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to. The way that you deal with it is by compromise. And truly, I don't think fireworks are good for the environment. That's a separate side.
Yeah.
But we never talk about it being in your own house.
Yeah.
It's your... yeah. No, obviously it's not right. And it sucks that Reddit, even though it initially is like that, there's a demographic on Reddit that will go to posts like these and make excuses. And I'm not even saying men versus women. Like, I know I said demographic. I mean the yelling demographic. People love yelling.
No, that's what I'm talking about, too, especially in regards to football specifically. Like, even
I mean, in general.
Yeah.
Like, if you come from a family that culturally yells, like, my family's like, yeah, we're Italian. We yell. No.
Yeah. And it's hard to break that cycle, right? Like, it's hard to not pass that down because you grew up with it. But
I don't know. I don't think so. I think for me, coming from a family where everybody did yell, as soon as someone I love was like, hey, can you not yell?
You should stop it.
I was like, okay, I won't fucking yell. And I haven't.
And it is also one of those things where it's like, it's easier to do nothing than it is to do the thing that you're doing.
But people are really dedicated to it. And that's the behavior I don't understand, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I get that. I guess my thing is like, I just think it's sad that it's hard for some people to break free of this cycle.
Yeah.
But I do think you can break free from it, and you should try to break free from it.
Yes. And I think it's free. I mean, you can either spend a bunch of money and go to a therapist and they'll tell you this, but I'm giving it to you for free.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you want to keep your partner and they ask you, hey, can you not do this thing? It triggers me because of my abuse. At least don't turn around and say, you're overreacting.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
That's not going to go over well.
Putting it lightly, yeah.
And honestly, it shouldn't go. If it does go over well, you're in deeper shit. Honestly, it shouldn't go over well.
Yeah.
If it did go over well, now you're in a shitty power dynamic because you maybe ignorantly, if I'm being really nice, but maybe but mostly manipulatively, unknowingly being manipulative, said to your partner, I don't give a shit that you're triggered. Suck it up and be a quote unquote normal person.
Jesus. That's not a good partner.
No,
yeah,
it's not good. It's
partner.
not. I don't think you should expect that someone stay around for that.
Yeah.
And I don't, if you care about them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So I did not realize I was going to be that serious.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
that's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
though. But people do love yelling. People love yelling. I love being loud, too.
No, yeah. But there's places where you can be loud. You know what I mean?
It's just decent to be like, oh, hey, can you not be so loud? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, we all know that. No, I don't know.
I guess some people don't, man. Solved it?
Solved it.
That's our show, man.
Solved it, yeah.
Sarah, plugs.
Banger for the end, man, huh?
Yeah.
It's Beartober. Let's fucking go. Beartober.
Let me just start yelling Beartober.
Beartober.
Beartuber.
I'm drawing a little bear every day of October. They're already pre-drawn, but I'm rendering them in October.
Okay.
So yeah, it's October 4th, so there's 4 bears up already on my Instagram.
I think this goes out on the 7th, so there'll be 7.
There'll be 7 at this point. Instagram, Blue Sky, and Tumblr, and they're all That's So Hearin, THATSOHEERON at their respective websites.
Nice. I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, including Blue Sky and Instagram, I think. Yeah, sure. A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. Use that fucking Prime sub.
It's
It's APWSTR on TikTok. A podcast will save this on Instagram. I think it's a APWSTR on Blue Sky and also the Skylight, whatever it's called. The new one that they're supposed to be coming out, but I went on it for 10 seconds and it wasn't really working.
Oh, no.
So maybe we'll see, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms and APWSTR Productions on YouTube, so you don't miss an episode.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube.
Also, you've missed it already, but I'm streaming on the APWSTR gaming channel, and I will be making compilation videos of my previous streams. So go check it out.
Yeah.
There's a lot more content there.
Yeah. 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts, please. It helps out a lot. Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those websites, APWSTR, if you want to support financially. Mutual aid links are down in the description as well as in the link tree. And that's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
I can't believe we did it, man.
We did it, man.
We slayed this bit.
We fucking did it, man.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we just got to do one podcast a month. So how do we convince our audience?
I'm so down to do that.
Because I feel like that was probably...
I don't do fucking shit for like 3 weeks? The hell
I will say, I feel like this one was a really...
work?
I do feel like this was a really good one.
No, I like this one.
And I really hope I'm saying that and that
I think
it's not...
solid.
I think it's a solid one, yeah.
It's authentic.
Oh, we waited 2 weeks for this?
Fucking, nobody's like that. Everybody's nice.
Everyone's like that. Everyone hates me. I don't know why anyone follows me.
I guess I'll go eat worm.
I'll go eat worm.